it!
Hello everyone, and
Heyo.
welcome back to a Critically Average Adventure. This is Serephina, a D&D 5e game I play with my friends, and here are my friends.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
So, where we last finished, we were having a big fight on a bridge. The second part of the big fight on a bridge, because combat takes that long in D&D that I thought, yeah, this will take half a session, 2 sessions later. Like my one-shots, right?
The frag.
And it's kind of,
We don't call them one-shots anymore. That's what this was.
it's a short adventure.
It's
If
been
we
6 months.
manage
And this is a
to do
campaign.
one
And this is a
proper one
campaign
shot.
with no end in
I did
sight.
it. I
No,
ran it.
what you said was, I'm not going to call this a one-shot, but we're going to play for a bit. It's been 6 months.
No, this isn't a one-shot. This is a whole campaign.
I know, but when you started this, you said, I'm not going to bother calling this a one-shot. We're going to play as long as it takes, and we all took the piss.
True. True. Yes, the last time I ran a one-shot, it was just like, we'll see how long it takes.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, no. Actually, there was 2 one shots. One that P did, the first one, and mine that actually lasted 1 session.
Can I just point out that I think half the problem is just you guys?
Oh, I know. I'll admit it. I'm definitely part of the problem.
I beg your fucking pardon, Luke Cresswell.
You heard it.
I am definitely part of the problem.
I'll admit it. I have no intention of being
No
the
cootie for you.
I could
No cootie for you anymore.
probably be
Unfortunately, none of us are part of the solution, so this is why it keeps happening. Anyway,
None of us have any interest in
this
being
is
the
why.
solution either.
This is why.
Oh,
This
yeah,
exact
yeah.
conversation is why. So, fucking don't you dare, Pete. Don't you fucking dare. Right, anyway. You might have noticed I'm a little bit lower this week because I've had to take the feet off of my sofa because of Cat. Anyway. So, last time there was a big fight on a bridge. Bridge probably was the biggest casualty of said fight. These fungal, infected, spore-like, goblinoid creatures fucked up the bridge pretty badly. It seemed pretty obvious as the fight went on that their main target was this bridge and bringing it down. The main port bridge that opens up as a gate along the river, but connects both sides of the river for the docks that have been relocated to the other side of the river to the actual main town. Chaos ensued, fights were had. Some people were looking more worse for wear than others, aka Blue, got absolutely battered. And luck flew in like the guardian angel that she was and managed to grab him and heal him and bring him back out. The rest of you managed to not fall off and stay pretty much balanced on top of opposite sides of the bridge and pick off one by one what was left of these goblins. Our big cat friend is no longer a cat and appears to be an elf of some kind. And yeah, we ended with the chaos kind of starting to calm down. Everybody's still on a crumbling bridge. And some of the guard quickly arrived, followed by a massing crowd, and saw Luck aloft in the sky, babe in arms of scaly blue nature, wings outspread in heavenly glowing light, and they all dropped to their knees and knelt and bowed. And you heard Edrich, captain of the guard, Edrich Thornbrook, mutter the words Seraphim and kind of knelt down. And that is where we are picking up this week. I'm not going to bring the map up because I don't think it's necessary. We're at this point. We will talk through the resolution of how everybody's getting on. So,
there
is about... Go on, sorry, go on.
Over. Because some of us are on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So is this the only bridge here?
Other than going all the way up north to cross another smaller bridge around and coming all the way back round on the opposite side of the city, which may take a few hours.
Okay. Who's on the right-hand side of the bridge with me?
So the right-hand side of the docks, what I believe was Courts, was Knick-Knack, and Nazum. Where were you at this point? I know Misk was on that side, but where was Knick-Knack? Because if I recall, he was swinging on a rope.
Yeah, Quartz had him on a rope like a broken honker.
Base jumped and it snapped, and I can't remember which side of the rope, which side of the bridge you landed on after. As the bridge shifted, I think I shifted down to the far edge, the bottom edge, the lower edge on the right. Yeah, but you're standing on the battlement on top of a goblin corpse, which you pulverized as you landed.
Yeah.
But was that on the western side of the bridge towards town, or was that on the eastern side of the bridge towards the docks? It was on the eastern side. So Knick-Knack, Courts, Misk, and Nazum are all still on the eastern side of the bridge. And on the western side of the bridge, we have Traric and we have Luck.
Split the party!
And we have Blue.
Split the party!
So Luck is with... Yeah, and Traric is kind of now there and adorned with all this happening. And yes, so you have the guard kneeling down. There is an amassing crowd behind. They're keeping some distance, though, due to the chaotic nature of there being a fight, and nobody really knows whether it's over yet. But this dozen or so guard members in full plate and armoured up in Riverpoint crests on their shields, and the captain of the guard at the front have all knelt down. Luck, make me a perception check, please.
Oh dear. My passive isn't going to be enough for that?
Nothing to do with your passive, considering what's just happened and what is happening. You are in a position of something that you are entirely uncomfortable with, having been exposed to the nth degree of what you try to avoid, not just being a sorcerer, but also an Aasimar.
15.
Yeah. 15. Okay. Right, you see towards the back of the group of this guards, where the crowd is amassing, we're talking probably about between 60 and 80 feet away from where you currently are. Two figures that are behind the guard but ahead of the crowd and are slowly approaching. You see someone kind of relatively tall, in darker robes and clothing. And from at this distance, you can see that they're walking quite clearly with a cane. And look kind of relatively refined. Despite walking with a cane, they seem quite upright. The other person is a bit shorter. They wear lighter jacket. This one looks a little bit more built for practicality. A little bit more, what's the word? Active wear, you could say. A bit shorter. This appears to be a woman who seems to have some kind of tied up braided hair at the back.
One looks like it's from
quickly
Miss
following.
Selfridge. Sorry, one looks like from Miss Selfridge. The other looks like Mountain Warehouse.
Yeah, and you see it like they're walking together, quite quickly, not far behind the guard.
Oh god. I think at this point my wings just go poof. I mean, like all the feathers are falling off.
Okay. The feathers kind of just deteriorate till the wings have kind of just rescinded and disappeared.
I'm still holding Blue.
And you're still holding Blue. And Edrich is there on his knees. And you hear him mutter the word Seraphim.
Oh dear. Please get
And
up.
he kind of keeps his head bowed down and not doing anything. And you can all see they're relatively still, and as if they're waiting for you to speak.
She's going to gently take his arm and show him to get up, because
Kind of looks through his grey sideburns and kind of his small, rather dark grey goatee, and kind of you see his eyes kind of looking up through his thorough brow as you kind of gaze him up, and he kind of looks at you expectantly.
this isn't the time for this discussion. The bridge needs some attention. I have people that are hurt. This one in particular. And there's other people on the other side. This is the priority.
What would you have us do?
It is your town. I trust your judgment on what is necessary to do.
I will send a caravan round to the eastern side across the northern bridge, and we will seek out those who might require aid, and then ferry those that need be returned to this side of the bridge.
Good.
What happened?
She's going to explain the situation about the goblin mushroom, them attacking the bridge, and us basically trying to stop.
As you continue to start to go into the story, you probably get only to the beginning of the bridge started to quake and fall apart as you were walking there. You start about your visit over to the docks, and your need to return and refer back to the Gearlock project site, and following up on some investigations there. You don't tell him all the details about what you found and how, but that you were following up your investigation there. And these two individuals that you saw approaching start to come more into view and skirt their way around the guard. You see quite clearly that as soon as some of these guards that are knelt down see these two individuals, you see kind of a hesitancy in those that are closest to them, almost like they feel like they should get up and kind of be upright, but at the same time there's you, and you can see they're a little bit don't know what to do here kind of situation.
Kneel, salute, kneel, salute, kneel, salute. Stand there and shake.
And the first individual who walks through the garden, makes their way, who you can see a lot more clearly now, stands there in this kind of dark navy robe with kind of sharp shoulders, has the hood up, and this hood it's nothing you've really seen before. It looks like metallic on the inside, from what you can see, and almost glass-like on the outside. They have
Mysterio.
They have what looks like a kind of small bandolier made of leather underneath the main first robe, along their chest, with a kind of well-tucked tunic, and there's a gold-clad brooch, which on it has two letters, OQ.
Oh no.
Can you make me a history check, please?
I have an idea what it is. Yeah, 18.
18. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So before you see a gentleman who's in his kind of later 30s, early 40s, he's definitely human. I'm going to ask you to make me another perception check, though, please.
Oh.
Traric, If you would like to make some checks as well on the presence of this
20.
person, you're more than welcome. History and perception.
Oh no. Oh, this is
I got a 17 for the first one.
The history.
The
Okay.
history, and a 16 for perception.
Okay. Right. You'll get the same information that I impart to Luck for the first one, the history check. You will not have the information that I impart to Luck for the second check. But essentially, this gentleman strides forward. He's kind of got a long face, clean shaven, high cheekbones. He seems very kind of controlled in his expression. Has a kind of small micro smile, like from the edge of his mouth. His eyes are a kind of faint, cool grey, and his eyes as he walks through the crowd kind of slowly kind of drift along everybody, not like darting but gliding. He has dark brown hair, which is kind of parted at the side and kind of swept over. It's very neat and tight. And there seems to be like one single curled strand that kind of drapes down one side across his cheek. But he seems quite fair, quite pale compared to most people. Like he spends a lot of time inside. There is the faintest mark of kind of a small tan around the wrist, as you see at the edges of his cloak, like indicating he spends a little bit of time on the road. But you hear him as he walks through, and he goes, "Now, Edrich. No need to kneel on her account.
Yeah.
We've got much to attend to. Isn't that right, my lady?"
Yes.
What you get from the result of those checks, so the history check to begin with, seeing this brooch of the OQ, you know this to be a division of the university.
Oh, fuck.
It is known as the Office of the Quietum, or Office of Quietum. What you know about the office is very limited, but it's a particular division of the university, and its kind of public-facing role is very straightforward. It is to safeguard civic order during extraordinary events, and it has pretty much 3 core principles that are known throughout the university and the general peoples of the Celestial Cities, and they call them the 3 S's: safety, prevent stampedes, witch hunts and riots; scholarship, secure clean data flows to sanctioned scholars; and stability, keep faith and governance from colliding in public. And you notice in his kind of greying eyes, there are small kind of golden flecks, not in the irises, but along the whites of his eyeballs. You see some small golden flecks. Can you make me a religion check, please?
Oh, well, religion? I'm bad in religion. Yeah, no, that's a 9.
Okay.
Not going to get anything.
This strikes you as odd and somehow familiar, but you're not entirely sure why.
Okay.
Quickly behind this gentleman follows the slightly shorter woman. Now, this woman seems to be in more like a travel coat. It's like a dove grey canvas, It seems to have kind of large reinforced elbow pads, many kind of slim pockets all over it. She's carrying what looks to be like a large leather pouch that's bound on like a holster kind of esque next to her. And you see her quickly rummaging through it and bringing out like this kind of square box of clockwork, which she starts pulling out rods and different bits of machinery out of it and winding it up. And you can see her getting to work on this thing as she's moving. You see kind of like almost like a brass headpiece that comes off of the neck from the back of the jacket that almost has like these horns that wrap down. And you see on some of the pockets like little navy blue metal tin plates with kind of pens hanging out of them. And then you also see on the other side, on her back, there seems to be like a kind of draped net, which seems to be like this tightly coiled wire fashioned into a net hanging from the back of one sleeve down her back. But yeah, her hair is more ashen blonde. It's braided into a low coil to keep away from all the different kind of instruments and bits that are attached to her. You can see as she's holding this box, like her hands are rather calloused. And you can see her kind of muttering as she walks along. And then you see on her jacket, you see a silver brooch. And this one's DTP. Can you make me another history check, please?
Yeah. This one's not going to be as good, I think. Oh, never mind. Dirty 20.
Nice. So this one refers to what you would know as the Division of Thalamic Phenomena. And their public mandate is to catalogue extraordinary energies for the advancement of knowledge. And yeah, you start to see her get out this piece of mechanical kit.
I would advise you not to do that.
Wearing it up. She kind of pauses and looks up and looks towards the gentleman. And why is that, my lady?
Because I do not wish to be disturbed by the celestial cities.
Oh, really? Does your mandate cover some discretion? If anything, we can be very discreet. Isn't that right, Edrich? And he kind of stands up at this point and he's like,
do not talk to him like
when
that.
needed. If I'm no longer needed here, we will move along. I believe you may have conversations to have.
Proceed. Edrich, thank you for your help.
Yes, always. He seems very confused, like this quick, sudden change in relationship that you have now, and that you've suddenly gone from the person that is being kind of ordered about to quickly feeling like you're now the person ordering. And you see him kind of suddenly quick shout some orders to some of the nearby guards, and he's just like reach down, see if we need to secure any survivors or anybody else that might need assistance on this side. You there? You go back to the quarters. Alert the second platoon. We'll get that caravan sorted, and we'll reach around the other side. And you see him kind of disperse and start to speak to individuals, and he grabs 3 other guards and instructs them to start to cordon off the area and not let a crowd start to gather. So slowly, this other gentleman kind of taps his cane and starts walking forward. Traric, what are you doing right now as this is going on?
Yeah.
As these 2 individuals approach, who you recognise from the Office of Quietum and the division of even I wrote it in Thalamic Phenomena.
Oh.
Whoa, hello.
Oh,
That sounds
Anna's here. Anna's
Bear
here.
with me. 1 second.
Okay.
There's going to be cats and stuff to sort.
No,
Right.
I might.
Anyway, we have an Anna. Anyway, back to it. So, Traric, as this is happening, as these introductions are kind of, well, not even introductions are taking place, these kind of general orders and approaches of these two people that you know to be from the Office of Quietum and the DPD. DTP, Division of Thalamic Phenomena, approach. What are you doing? What does this mean to Traric?
Very much kind of trying to almost kind of fade into the background and just kind of see what happens.
Okay.
Because,
do you want to roll me a kind of stealth check in that regard if you're trying to just stay?
Can roll you a kind of stealth check, of course.
Incognito for a elf with bright green hair.
Yeah. I mean, to
that
be
is-
fair, he's just been witness to a very weird battle, and an angel, quote unquote, just stepped right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 21.
A
He
21.
good at incognito.
Okay.
Yeah. Still doesn't beat my passive. But yeah.
Okay.
Your
Still
passive
aware.
is bollocks.
My
you
passive is
kind of-
22.
So,
That's
Traric, you
bollocks.
kind of weave yourself back through the guard towards the crowd. The guard are very distracted about what's going on, and you kind of get yourself back to that main line of where they've cornered off the crowd that's gathering now. But you just stay on that line, watching what you can from where you can.
Yeah, he's kind of, because he doesn't know who he can trust or anything, so he's kind of
Yeah.
just seeing how it all unfolds.
Yes, and this gentleman kind of approaches you and go to you, Luck, and carries on with the conversation. He goes, "We thought it best to keep tabs on you since you arrived in the city, but I must say I was never expecting you to have a flair for the dramatic."
Dramatic. I came here to save people and solve a problem that has been rotting, quite literally, in the city.
Is that so? Well, we will have to debrief and impart and exchange information in that regard.
What is the Academy doing here?
What the Academy has always been doing here. Do I need to specify?
You might want to specify, because my opinion of the Academy is one of teeth and, oh, what's a nicer word for it? Kidnappers.
Oh, I see. You disapprove of the methods lined out by your own people. This is interesting. So tell me, which city are you from? Are you from Lunara, Solara, Equinox? Solaris, Lunaris, I should say. Not that it makes much difference.
In that we agree. Nor does it really matter where I come from.
I see. Well, I think it best that we secure the site and continue our separate investigations for now, but please do come visit us.
Why are you...
Gilda will be able to show you where our offices are. She's quite familiar. Come, Serena. We'll continue. And you see this woman quickly follow behind him and start collecting out this box and starts placing it down by the side of the bridge. And you see this large kind of clock-faced dial come up out of it as two like metal antennas kind of start poking out as she continues to crank and whir, and you start to hear the whirring of electrical gears. Everybody else. Misk. Quartz.
backing away slowly from the people.
You are all
with the
currently on an inverted piece of the fucking bridge. that has somewhat stabilized based on the efforts of everybody involved to maintain its structure at the moment. How are we trying to
Can
get
I
off,
ask a
and what are our
question?
next steps?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do I know what those two people are?
Ooh, make me a history check. And you've got there's a bit of a distance between you and them. You can see two people approaching luck and discussions. You can see that the guard have all knelt down and have now dispersed if you've been watching during this time. So make me a perception check.
Mostly for dirt, because the second everyone kneels at luck, I go,
So yeah, make me a perception check to begin
paying
with,
attention now.
to make sure that you've been paying attention to this scene and seeing what's been unfolding, considering your current situation. And then make a
14.
history check.
14 for paying attention.
14. The kind of kneeling guard is all very quick and familiar. You see the guard dispersing, you see two other figures there, but it's hard to make much more out other than there's people talking to Luck at this point in time.
Do I do the history or did I fuck it up with the perception?
I don't think you'll have got enough information out of that perception check to warrant a history check.
No worries. I'll just ask a look
Okay.
later.
Right, so the bridge is creaking. There is debris falling off of it. It is relatively secure for now. What are we doing, guys? What's the plan? The four of you currently on the east side of this
I
bridge.
was actually on the land because I was gonna go around to try and get into the tower where.
Yes, you were. You were off the bridge. You were going to.
I
access
would
the tower.
like to get Robo-Nazoom to me. Get the rope from Robo-Nazoom, and then have Red basically tie some for Robo-Nazoom, and then Red flies it over to the others so they can get an anchored rope point. So Red
between
can
your
fly.
constructions, I think you had to reconstruct Red, didn't you, or resummon Red?
No,
Did Red go down? I thought
No.
Red went down. No,
no,
Okay.
Red. All my gadgets are still intact.
So you're trying to essentially assemble this kind of rescue service of rope.
Yeah. So basically, yeah.
Between your two machinations and yourself to get everybody else across. Right. Nazum, how are you doing? You're on mute.
Nazoom landed on one of the corpses of these things, didn't he?
Yeah, with his face.
Can Nazoom...
In fact, you will see this before anybody else. All the corpses are dissolving. They're kind of bubbling and melting away.
Is there any way I can
sludge.
grab a sample from maybe Knick Knack to analyze or look at?
Absolutely.
Right. Nazoom will I don't know if he's got any files on him or anything. Hold on. Let me have a look in his inventory. Nazoom has got on him right now nothing. Oh,
I spy a little shadow.
could I try? What is it? How is it dissolving and evaporating, or is it dissolving into a goo?
It's kind of dissolving into a goo.
Can I take a type? I'm going to tear a little bit of the parchment I have, and I'd like to try and soak it up like blotter
Kind of
paper.
fold it up in a package in a.
No, literally just try and absorb some of the goo into the paper.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I don't think there's a necessary need for a check there. It seems it's relatively straightforward stuff.
Right, and then I get another piece of the paper and wrap it round because I don't want to be touching this stuff kind of too much. I want to get a sample of it like a blotting sheet, and then blot some of this up, and then kind of wrap it round the rest of it once I think I've got a decent section of it.
Okay, so you're gathering paper, gooey samples and raping up and other bits of paper and parchment. Lovely.
Yeah. From where I am, did we establish how they are destroying the bridge?
So from your perspective here,
Yes, as I lean over the edge, gushing water below me.
make me an investigation check.
Okay. If you say so, DM.
Knick-Knack, you can assist in this if you wish, because you were also looking at this earlier during the fight, if I recall.
Okay, assisted will give me a 13 on the dice for a 15.
So did you just roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that's what it was implied. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Sorry, not Matt.
That's all right.
Luke,
Hello.
Said assisted. Sorry.
how big of a gap is it between where the bridge is ruined and to look?
You've got to remember that both
They're
walls
opposite
are
angles.
inverted in the opposite direction.
One's falling this way, one's falling this way.
So the crossover point would be the front, the
middle.
top of the bridge,
Yeah.
and then the bit that would be accessible would be the.
I think they're
underneath
still
of the
connected,
bridge.
though, if that's what you're asking.
They're connected, but in a really difficult way to kind of traverse. There'd be no top point to easily maneuver between. It would be like going from, like, the bottom points wouldn't be connected. You'd have to get up to the midsection by climbing, and then you would have to kind of slide down the other section to try and get to the bottom, or climb up to the top to traverse across safely.
Can I try and climb to the
Doable.
top to get towards luck?
Can I help you? Pastor. It was me. Yeah, you came in the room.
Do you have a climbing speed at this point?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you're going to be at half movement, and I'm going to require. Let's do an athletics check and an acrobatics check, and I'll take both into consideration here.
Yeah. One is good, one is going to be shit.
Well, we never know. Luck might be on your side. The cats are slowly approaching each other. I have to quickly be like, no. I do apologise.
13 athletics.
Only if they fight.
Okay.
If they're good with each other, it's fine.
And 11 acrobatics, because I rolled like shit.
Okay. All you needed to do is get a 10 above both. Just do it this successfully. Which you've managed. So, over a next bit of period of time, while Quartz and Nick is making her way over the rope with Knick-Knack, and then also trying to get to Nazum in a moment, you are climbing over towards the other side. Nazum, in response to your investigation here, it looks like they were using a form of kind of natural acidity and fungal whatever their deal is to burn away at the joints that were holding this bridge up at its base, but B, the hinges that cause the bridge to open and close, which give it some stability as well.
And they're metallic?
And so it's a mixture of stone and metallic. You can see that the damage to the foundations seem to be more physical and visceral, where the hinges seem to be more breaking down with acid and all sorts of different bits. So there's a blend of different damage here, but some of it seems to be more innate and some of it seems to be more violent and physical. But they are targeted strikes into where they are attacking to
Okay.
bring this thing down. So there is an element of strategy here.
With
on how
that
to bring
investigation, so
this down.
these creatures seem quite mindless. But the attacks seem coordinated.
Yes.
Okay.
As I was helping, basically, are there any kind of markings at these weak points? Basically, has someone kind of gone, X marks the spot, break here, 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 and here is what I'm kind of looking for.
Sorry, markings for what?
So basically, someone who knows about engineering and construction has gone along and like put X's and sort of effectively have these points been highlighted in any way for the
Ooh.
And then you could just tell the gobos, attack where the X's are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Basically, yeah, right, they didn't seem very smart.
Would this be investigation or perception? Because you're specifically looking for something.
I I would argue it's investigation, but that's because I'm biased in this check.
I tell you what, no, I'll give it to you. We'll go with investigation.
um,
That's what you get.
Good girls. Well done. This
I
constantly feels like a Western. They're
17.
far apart from each other while staring at each other.
She beat me to it.
17.
17. Okay. You're looking at these sites and you're looking through the damage from the perspectives that you've got. You send out Ruby around.
Yeah, well, because little gummy nose, I can actually look through their eyes and they have a climbing speed, so they can
So it
actually.
might be best to send Gummy now.
Kara can run around and.
So you send out Kara, like Kara can traverse quite well down some of these kind of step-like cliffs down to the side where damage was done, at the sides where the joints were.
Yeah.
And you look through her eyes and you're looking for this kind of outstanding markings or any kind of indication as to this information was put here, like strike here. You can't really see anything through it. You see a lot of damage. You feel like if there was any markings,
they might well have eaten it.
the markings have gone from where the damage is, or there might not have been any there to begin with. There don't seem to be any indications of any remnants of any markings from what you can see.
Okay. And then once we've got some sort of assistance with Robonazoom and Red, I was planning on running up a little bit to the harbour and seeing if we could get like a rowboat or something to get us over the river.
Okay. So at this point, I'd say that there's a rope. After you looking around, a secondary rope is dangled down to you from a Robo Gummy Nose, and it's during this time that Robo Gummy Nose Kara does her investigations as well. You kind of secure yourself with the rope and you climb up. Your traversal is a bit easier, Quartz. You're able to just kind of walk along the top of the battlements to quickly traverse back over to the mainland mass where the tower is. And everything, like almost like they're preparing to defend themselves. They've kind of rallied a little bit, like they're expecting a fight. No.
Oh.
That's right. Nita's gone to say hello, and Luna is like got her back up and is hissing. But it's all good. Everything's okay. We're all friends, aren't we?
Honey.
I think.
No, stop that.
So, anyway, carrying on. I'll break up a fight in real life if we need to. And yeah, you see a mixture of kind of halflings ready there with all sorts of things like crowbars, wrenches, some spades.
Yeah.
Some have just got big planks of woods all ready to go to see whatever is coming from the bridge, and then they kind of see the rest of you. And you see Harlan kind of heading up there, and he has kind of a pickaxe in one hand and a crowbar in the other. And he sees you coming and he's just, oh, steady on, boys. Steady on, everyone. Coming out.
So all the like vandals have been like dealt with and stuff, but your bridge is very broken and they targeted all the hinges and the joints and the weak sort of struts and things. You might want to secure it because it's kind of holding together just about at the moment, but it's going to need some sort of shoring up very quickly.
What the hell happened?
Weird like mushroomy fungus monsters were spewing acid and stuff on them.
Right. Not exactly our expertise. We might be manual laborers, but you need if you're looking for something to kind of secure, Your best bet's to go and speak to the gearlocks. They're the ones that know all about structural engineering, not us. Yes, Ray.
Is there any of the
Misk / Ray.
Shush. I fucked it up when I was making it
I was like,
change.
wait a minute, that's not the right campaign.
Shush.
Hold on.
I made a mistake. I've just realised it myself.
Shapeshifted into Ray.
Shush.
The worlds are colliding.
The crossover we never knew we needed.
No, the crossover we never want.
Need that.
We don't
No,
need
but
that.
imagine the pair of them in one room.
I would sooner burn my campaign to the ground.
You'd sooner burn your campaign to the ground than have Ray in it.
Ray and Miss together, yeah.
True. Now, sorry.
Anyway.
Let me get my thought back. I need to find it again.
Okay, you go find your thought. I've got an idea. Can I try something, DM?
Yes, you may.
Carry on.
As we scuttle down to try and find a rowboat across, and these guys suggest that the gearlocks are the ones to speak to.
Mm-hmm.
Can I... These things are not innate goblins to this place. Is there... Where come from? Where does it come from? Goblin zombies? Mixed tracks? The Zoom would like to see if they can figure out where
They've approached from.
Yeah.
Make me... Give it your choice. Perception or survival. I'd even give you nature, if that helps for you as well. You can choose those three.
Luke?
Yeah.
Can I lower the DC if I use my rooted connection?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to survival it, reach out, and rooted connection with nature, I think then, actually. Oh,
Okay.
second 13 on the dice in a row for a 17.
Critically average, eh?
Oh, hell yeah.
For this for us, that should be better than a 20.
Ooh, no. Behave, girls. No, you don't need to start that. Sorry, I know it's an interruption now and again, but we're just trying to get them to get used to each other so this can continue.
That's us, friend.
It is low tide. You remember a conversation before when you were last at the docks not long ago about the sewer access.
Yes. Remember the sewers.
And you were and when you were looking at the ritual-esque thing and looking around at how whatever was doing this, and now it's quite clear what's happening.
Tells us to get in and out.
And while there doesn't seem to be any kind of obvious tracks,
No.
the mass of which these creatures were
Yes.
couldn't have come through from the docks, couldn't have come quite easily, blatantly from across the bridge in the town. But now that the low tide has hit, you can see this large, open, barred grill grate
Yes.
exposed, which is usually below the water level, which is lowered down. At kind of like the cliff side of the western side of the bridge.
Yes.
And you kind of see that with this low tide, with the banks the way they are, there is traversable terrain. No. Come on. Traversable terrain of which these creatures may have come from if they are indeed using the sewers to traverse.
So they came out the western side, maybe, and then crossed the river to get to this side, or used the bridge itself to cross?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or both.
I will look up at Knick Knack and like kind of watch them finishing their conversation with the folks up on the bridge, and wait for them to.
Oh, you're down at the docks at this point.
Oh, okay. We're down at the docks with Knick Knack. Knick Knack's had the conversation with.
Yeah, having this conversation with Harlan and the group, and you're kind of looking around while this is happening.
And
that's when you're looking over across the river and you can see the exposed.
I'll go
grating on the side
somewhere
of
next to
the
Knick Knack and say,
banks.
Um, you got one of the flying ones what you can see with. Sometimes look in their eyes, knock knock.
I got a climby one that I can see through their eyes, or a flying one that can fly.
Can the can they look there? And I would gesture towards the bars. Mm, likely that the things came from there, in the city. Can it find anything? Or shall we get boat and go over, you and me? Have a look.
That's what I was getting go so we can get over there to the boat, so that'll get us over the river.
Oh, and you do the talking.
A paddle boat.
I mean, that we can certainly do. I can give you some kind of rudimentary boat to get across.
Well, thank you, Harlan.
Luke,
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted to do was a little time sensitive, but then I didn't want to interrupt.
So,
Is there before like the screamer one that was on this side disappears?
mm-hmm.
Because there was a dead screamer one on this side, if I remember.
There was a dead screaming one that was atop the tower that was blasted its head off.
Yeah.
Well, I say
Like-
blasted its head off, it bit its head off, and that you kind of see this mangled corpse dissolving,
I would like to look at. I think
dripping
it's
down the
Harlan.
wall.
I can't quite remember how to say his name. Harlan, the dock worker guy.
Yeah.
And when he was like, "What happened?" I just wanted to just gesture towards.
Well, hold on. Weren't you climbing over the other side of the bridge?
I wanted to get to Luke's side, which was
Yeah.
this side.
So, Harlan's on the other side in the docks
Oh, I'm
with
getting
the other
this
group.
confused.
You've climbed over to go over and meet up with Luck and Trarick.
Yeah, sorry.
So you've gone out. You've gone over. You're clambering over, and you can see Luck having a conversation with two people. And as you've crossed over, you can see against this kind of tower side and along this wall up towards some battlements, you see this kind of now gooifying corpse that's strapped down with roots and kind of spike growth. And it's this corpse melting away. Is there anything you want to do?
No, I got my thingies mixed up. Ignore
Oh,
me.
okay.
I was outside a while.
Sorry. It's all right. No, it's all right. I just realised on my phone there's a picture from Anna saying, "Is the doorbell broke?"
It's outside a while.
I heard it go once. We were sat here, and I kind of just... Anyway, sorry. Right. So back to Harlan. He's offering you a boat to be able to go over across.
Yeah, I will climb.
Directs you to the side of one of the piers. There's a small little rowboat. Hands you some buoys and asks, like, once you kind of get to the other side, if you can kind of rope up some buoys and kind of secure it so it doesn't drift off, and we can get back to it later and reuse it. That'd be great.
Do you have any bigger boats here? Like big bargey type boats?
There are a couple of like what look to be like large, broad, like almost like canal barges that are used for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
fruit.
for, is barges. Because I will suggest to Harlan that he basically gets them to the gates and straps them to the bottom of the gates to sort of support some of the weight.
While
if they try and strap them to each bridge, it will give it additional support, so puts less strain on all the broken bits.
Well, I have no
You're the dock
information
master.
to disagree with you. Yes, I might be the dock master, but at the same time, I have no structural engineering knowledge, and I'm a little bit unsure on whether to take your word for it. What I will do is I will reach out to Osric, as much as I loathe that fucking man, and we will coordinate on how to properly give this bridge a little bit more structural integrity before it collapses into the river. I'm not going to put any of my people in danger, putting boats at the bottom of a falling bridge right now, without Osric's say so and assuring me that it's safe and what positioning to do. So there's the boat. You can go, and if you want to go and get him, I'm going to use the pneumatic pipeline that you graciously, with the rest of those gearlocks, helped install across the city, and I'm going to send him a message over to the gearlock operations now. Is that all right? That's the best I can do.
Okay. Well,
So he kind of
have a look and see
wanders
where the
over
cave
to his
goes.
desk. He starts scrawling something. He rolls it up, and you see him sticking it in like a glass canister.
Um,
And he wanders off into one of the main kind of main warehouse offices. You get shown to the pier where there's a rowboat.
okay.
And you both get aboard. Do you all get aboard the boat to?
I just turn to Dignac as we walk away. Oh, sorry, go on, Matt.
Is Quartz coming with?
Am I? Yeah.
It's up to you. I assume so.
Yeah.
And if it's big enough, I'll bring Robonazoom too, because we all kind of want to be on that side.
It's a big enough rowboat for all of you to sit in and be able to
I'm also hoping
cross
that
over at
Robonazoom
lower
will
tide. Back on the other side of the bridge, Misk, you I now that you've climbed over and you're here and you see this melting corpse and things like that, you're confronted with Luck and these two figures exchanging words. This woman kind of knelt down now, pulling out this contraption and winding it, and you see the whirring of kind of mechanical arcana unfolding. And this gentleman kind of standing there with the black, like this long black pointy cane, stood there upright, addressing Luck. Well, I say, despite your feelings towards us, our mandate is quite clear and necessary. As I said, we will conduct our own investigations and studies here into your attendance, and I suppose we should debrief at another time. As I mentioned, you're more than welcome to visit us. Gilda will inform you of our offices. You may join us there at a later time, but is there anything else I can do for you, my lady?
I do not bear such title. As for the rest, you might want to check the sewers.
The sewers?
Yeah, we're pretty sure that's where Kicks
You're not here.
puddle of monster.
He is here. He is there now.
Oh yeah, he is.
I went, yeah, we're pretty sure that's where Kicks puddle of monsters.
His head darts down, and you see his other hand kind of lurches towards his side real quickly, and then sees you.
I just fucking sneak up and just appear.
Yeah, he stepped right before.
His hand kind of then
Ellie.
just slows back down into his pocket, almost.
Oh
like
no, you step in front of Elliot, and I step from behind you. Because you step in front, I just move so I can see him again and just go.
Is that?
Of course. Of course.
Don't like to get your hands dirty. You are quite a fancy one.
No, we are spread thin. Our resources must be used sparingly and with tact. This is not our mandate. This is not.
True. Everybody's got a purpose, suppose.
Right. We have no more to say. You have no reason to speak to us right now. Go to your business, we'll go to ours. And I don't want to.
If you wish, my lady, I look forward to talking with you more soon.
So, what are we going to do next, my lady?
Oh, shut you.
Oh no, I do the full fucking bow.
Curtsy.
She slapped them on the shoulders like, stop that. you, and she points to Trevik.
Traric is like 80 feet away at this point.
He's like slowly backing
Near
away from
100
the
feet.
important
He's
people.
gone back off to the cordon off point.
She starts walking towards him. Like,
Yeah, you can see him there kind of like hooded up, watching from a distance, but he is...
I can just love Luck points and goes, you, and just starts storming off that direction. And Derek's
you
like,
see the big scary magic tall lady with long white hair
storming towards
blue
you.
eyes.
marching towards you. Traric.
Turn into a spider.
You turn into a spider.
Yes.
And what?
Find a spider
And hide.
this big in a crowd.
She still
25
sees
passive
you.
perception, whatever it is.
She has a very high perception, my dear. Very, very high.
Yes, but also at a distance, it's much, much harder to see a spider. So, George, roll me stealth with advantage, please.
Ugh.
And you are going to have to roll me a perception check here, Lug.
Can I help?
No, because you don't know who she's looking for.
No worries.
Is a 19.
It's beat 19. This
Yes,
is
you
going to be
can.
hard. Yeah, no, that's a 12.
You see this kind of cloaked figure that you're marching towards.
Just
You suddenly just see the cloak kind of just go poof and disappear down. And the space is just left in the crowd, and it's quickly filled by bodies kind of moving forward, looking, trying to see what's
now,
happening.
George, avoid being stepped on.
Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
So now that he's, that big, he's going to kind of, as this, person's coming towards where he was, going to kind of shimmy around the back. And I don't know if you've got like a cloak or something on.
I mean, yeah, I do have a cloak on. With
You might be
feathers.
Thing.
Golden feathers.
Hide in the cloak.
So you latch onto her cloak. You, like, as she's walking by, you kind of latch on and piggyback onto her clothing.
Yeah.
As a spider. That's easy enough to do. If anybody who's ever walked through a cobweb would know, you can pick up many a stowaway unnecessarily.
I now have visions of Miss going, oh, there's a spider on you. Splat.
Smack. Out of wild shape. Fuck. Hello.
Boom! Just you. Oh, sorry, mate. Just get
That in the hood.
just.
Just
blowing my
appears and
arms.
immediately is giving Luck a piggyback.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck is this druid?
Druid?
Yeah, there was a druid. He helped us. I wanted to thank him.
Never thank druids.
Misk.
Why not?
I
Druids
fucking hate them.
are fucking annoying.
Yeah, they're fucking annoying.
To people, like, to your people, druids are...
They're either your best friend or you fucking hate them.
They're annoying as fuck because they flirt with the bounds of the worlds between the Feywild and the material plane.
I have said this as mixed multiple times. Anything that can summon me can fuck off.
And ever since the Ascension War centuries and centuries ago, more and more druids took refuge within the Feywild and left the material plane.
Yeah, bloody foreigners.
Druids are very, very
Yeah, but
rare
imagine
or unheard
if
of these
the
days.
foreigners could
now,
mind control you.
and are kept very tight-knit, isolated circles. No one even knows if there are any circles out there, or if there are, how many of them there are left. And they keep very much to themselves in very small numbers. Due to everything that happened in history. So yeah, to hear of a druid, which makes sense with the big-ass cat that turned into an elf, and how has suddenly vanished and disappeared, you are very much just like, well, A, druids are really fucking rare. B, elves are potentially even rarer. An elven druid is just like, what the... What?
Elf.
It's like you just came across a unicorn in a brothel. It just doesn't happen. Well, actually, no, that would happen more than you think.
Your
Depends on the
imagination.
Well, actually, considering the fact that unicorns are traditionally, mythologically attracted towards virgins, no. Unless they have new clientele.
And that is why that has only lasted 2 days. Right.
Where is that?
I want to find him.
He has vanished.
You are not allowed to do any harm to this person. They have helped us. They are friend.
What?
No.
Yes? No.
No. No.
Yes, they're helping. Don't know about friend yet.
Boat team.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go help the others.
You have rowed over. Who was rowing, by the way? Who got rowing duty?
Knick-knack and Robo-Nazoom.
Row.
You've got one, or Knick-Knack Nazum's got the other and is following your lead. You row over across the river. It doesn't take too long. You make it to the other side of the banks and you traverse through kind of the sludgy mud that is at the bottom. This will make you very dirty traversing this kind of terrain. It is not
Fine.
It is difficult terrain. And you moor up not too far away from where this big open grate is, which is probably a little bit of a steep inclination, about 20 feet up above where the water level it currently is. Are you looking out towards that, or are you looking to return back into the town? What are we doing?
I turn to Nick that first of all and say, "You've got a robot version of me and a flying."
It's not a robot version of you anymore. It's a robot gummy nose.
No. The gummy nose
there's
is the
three.
gummy nose. The gummy nose is a spirit.
Oh God, yeah, you've got 3 things.
I've got 3
Fucking
things
hell.
now.
So I turn to you and I say, "You've got a robot version of me, whatever that is," pointing to Gummy Nose, and a flying whatever that
Rhinoceros.
is. Whatever one of those is, and they don't take your advice on holding up a bridge.
They let me like sort of make tubes that shoot stuff across the town. They haven't thought that, if you put explosives in there, you could detonate like most of the big main buildings in the place. But
No. Let's table that for a
They
minute.
had thought about this.
and then they thought, no one would ever do that.
They had thought about this, and you know very well that rather than this network being accessible to everyone, it was a very tight-knit network that instead of every building in the whole place being able to have access to it,
All the big key buildings.
it was the main key locations that only key members of the society were able to have access to this form of communication system, which limits the access for abuse. If it was used in that way, the suspects would be few.
Okay.
That's how you know that they thought about this being a secure way. Not to say it couldn't happen. The likelihood of it happening would have to go through a lot of security.
Fair enough. So we're going to go and look in there.
I think we should.
Okay.
Pause.
I
Can you-
will.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's lots of dust kind of flowing in the air now as this debris of the bridge looms over up above you. And you're kind of sitting in its shadow. The water's kind of running below you. The mass amount of mud and then rocks.
It's
and
tilted
large
away from us
wall
though
up
on this
above.
side, right?
One half of it is, the other half isn't.
Yeah. So, but on the eastern side, no. So the western side of the bridge is falling southerly.
Well, it's like that.
Yeah, but
Like you're on the underside of it.
Oh, okay. It was falling that way. I thought the other side was falling that.
So it went like this. So that it was like that, and it went like this.
Yeah. I thought are the docks to the south.
So if it gets to that point, it's anybody's guess of which way they'll fall, whether it will fall back on itself or.
Yeah.
There's no way to know at this point
Well,
how
to be
it
honest,
would
the one
collapse.
that's in the water that way, with the river going that way, is going to be interesting.
That's the thing, right? With the flow of water as well.
We're going to get on the boat. It's going to be like a log flume.
So
I turn to
shall I-
Quartz and say, Quartz, you want to have a look in here? You want to get back to town? You want to rest up or what, Quartz?
Your
What, sorry?
Zoom was asking what you wanted to do, whether you wanted to have a look in through the sewer grate or whether you wanted to go back to town.
Can my cat take a look? See
Can
if
your
it's
cat
safe.
take a look? Yeah.
Yeah.
So she kind of jumps off of your shoulder and crawls up towards the grating. What would you like her to do? Do you want her to go in further, or do you just want her to have a look?
Does she see anything dangerous to begin with?
Right, so let me load up your parrot. Now, she is, yes, she's classed as a celestial. So, does she have perception? No, she doesn't. So she kind of like soars over a little bit, flies up the side, clangs onto the side of the sewer, and peers her head through the bars. And kind of soars back down towards you. And she kind of lands back down on your shoulder and kind of nuzzles up against you. And you kind of get the intuition that it's safe.
Right. Do we want to check the sewer?
Yeah, that's where they came from, we think.
Yeah.
There may be more of them. Or they may be going somewhere else. This might have been a distraction.
So we're heading up towards the sewer then.
Could I do some magical tinkering for a second and record a 6-second message saying, "We're going to look in the sewers for more," and send it on Ruby up to Luck and Misk, Ellie, and then come back. So basically, it just repeats it for every 6 seconds. Goes up to them. And
that would be relatively quick to do.
Yeah, it's an action.
Moves quite quickly, would get up to them quite quickly. So you're over there. So you approach, you start or making your way up the hillside towards the grating of the sewer.
Yeah.
Look, Misk, it's not long while you're kind of wandering around that you like looking for this druid at the edge of the crowd. You start to see the flashing lights of Ruby up above ahead. And you kind of get the attention of Ruby, and Ruby kind of flies down towards you. And it's not long before this, like, echoey, growly voice of Knick-Knack is coming, like magically reverberating out of Ruby. We're going down the sewers. We're going down the sewers. We're going down the sewers. Like, coming back to you, and this is starting to draw a little bit of attention. What do you do?
Ruby, message received.
I would like to
Stop.
get Ruby.
How long does this last for, Knick-Knack? How long
He
does
tells
it
it
keep
to
going?
stop.
It just keeps repeating. But basically, the instruction was go up to them and then come back. So once it's got the message to them, it will then Ruby will then come back.
Okay.
It will carry on repeating it until I stop it. It's every 6 seconds. It just goes, yeah, we're off to the sewers to look for some more.
Basically, you
Lights
made your
flashing.
navy.
We're going down the sewers. We're going down the sewers. We're going constantly.
Do you know the little fairy from Legend of Zelda?
Yeah.
Hey, listen!
Nabby.
Hey, listen.
He invented one of those.
Listen.
Hey, listen.
Oh, the amount of times I wanted to get one of those electric fly
Hey,
swatter things.
listen.
Just as a little aside, they have to have fairy names at Rainbows and Brownies leaders. Ironically, I said Bing didn't know what to have. Bean has zero sense of direction. I suggested that she be Navi because it would be really funny. So her brownie name is Navi.
It's funny.
Little facts.
Bean,
Oh,
hey,
So,
listen.
so you've got to call her Sat now, surely.
Huh?
This is cute.
I mean, Luck is going to go towards this is where she can think she can fit to get in the sewers because, tall lady. She's not that large, but she's not going to fit through just one of the
you'll
plates.
have to
I just follow the thing.
You'll have to kind of do this, but you could fit.
I just
It'll
follow.
be a comfortable walk for you, but it's doable.
I just follow Ruby because odds are Ruby knows where they are.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Ruby takes you guys both to the edge of the bridge again, and you kind of see from here it's a bit more difficult to traverse down. You see rocks and cliff face to a lower, muddy, sedimentary kind of valley down below before the water edge. And from here, Luck, with your passive perception, you can see the others now grouping outside of what looks like to be a large sewer grate down at the bottom of the cliff's base.
How do I get down? Because that's large enough for me to fit and go in, so I want to try.
Well, yeah, you two getting down there, I mean, it would take some time and a bit of slow traversal to do it safely, but you two can definitely make it down to join the others. Do you? Do we all be nighting outside the sewer grates? Is that what's happening?
That's the plan, I believe.
Okay.
I was just going to follow Ruby until it took me to where Ruby is. Until it took me to where Knick-Knack was. Until Ruby took me to where Knick-Knack was. God, Lord, I didn't need to take 3 tries.
So you all reconvene
Mhm.
outside this large sewer grate. The bars aren't really there to stop people going out. It seems to have kind of caught a big buildup of like a mass of kind of twisted roots and sewage and stuff that's all built up against the base of these bars, but they're more than wide enough apart for a person to fit through.
Could I have a sniff of the sewers to see if I think there is any kind of methane-y?
Oh, absolutely. You don't need to do a perception check or anything.
I know there's going to be manky smells, but
this is a sewer. It fucking stinks.
I know
Like,
it stinks,
stood
but
here,
I'm more worried
reeks.
about sort of, people using fire-based things and causing big explosions.
You are smart enough to know that if you were to walk further and deeper in there and light a match, would
Okay,
be a good idea.
so I will turn to Quartz and be like, so your gun, does it like fire regular stuff or magic stuff? Does it like
What, sorry?
Your
your pistol, does it shoot regular stuff or does it shoot magic stuff? Like mine, and I'll pull up my
It is a
shotgun.
magic pistol.
Magic?
Yes.
Yeah.
So does it have ammunition or not?
No.
And does the ammunition require a spark?
It does have ammunition, but it is magically triggered.
Okay.
It
So
isn't
doesn't
triggered in
require
the.
a spark.
It doesn't require fire in the normal sense that would potentially set off this explosion. No.
Okay.
You feel confident
Mine
that
should-
wouldn't be the case.
And mine shouldn't either because of what it is, because it makes its own magic.
Does everybody have dark vision, can I ask?
I do, yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
You
I
do.
think I'm the only one who
Pretty
doesn't.
sure I do.
You do.
Yeah. Sweet.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who doesn't.
Doesn't Zoom have it?
Well, I can turn Ruby to make like a
That was
white
gonna-
light if you want.
I was going to be like, Knick-Knack, I can't see shit.
It's not
Well,
a
really?
very bright light with thingy.
I mean, when you're on the edge of a sewer, not being able to see shit is quite surprising.
Yeah, it's only a 5 foot radius and
It's
dim for
better
an
than
additional
nothing, my
5.
dude. I can't really see in the dark
Okay, I
very
will
well.
change one of. Well, no,
Luck, does your
No,
cloak
no,
emit
plus
light in
the
any
zoom
way?
does.
I
Mine.
can't remember.
the
Hold
guard
on, let me
cloak
look.
did, but again, that was quite dim.
It
And the
shimmers.
guard cloaks emitted light in the presence of magic as well, was a thing.
I thought we could just switch because you could attune them.
And they glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Do. But just a
Um,
bit.
Only a little, yeah. They don't emit massive amounts of light.
Yeah,
did
they
Enough
should.
light to make it so we had trouble with stealth, if I remember right.
Are you going to stay hidden on me long, George?
George
We'll
is just
find out.
hitchhiking. It's just like, I'm along for the ride.
Yeah,
Until there's an
so-
AoE attack, and I suddenly just.
I will set red to have a white light. So it's only a 5 by a 5 and then a 5 dim.
Okay,
and
so
follow.
you're able to light up a little bit ahead of you. You can't see
Just-
much into the dark, but those of you with dark vision can see
Yes.
up to however much your dark vision allows
we
you to see, whether that's
going
60
into the
feet,
sewers
this,
yet?
that, and the other. Blue kind of is stirring from his state in your arms, Luck, and he's kind of there, and he kind of just looks up and is just like,
What's
ah.
that mean?
Hello, Blue.
How does blue actually look health wise?
I mean, if
Bad.
you were to go on percentage, you'd probably be sitting at about 30%.
Come here, little guy, or big guy, or blue guy, same size guy. And I will gloop out some grease out of my pack.
Some healing goo and rub it in his scales.
And I will cast some curage. Do that. You get a whopping 10 hit points of
Oof.
healing and a
Nice.
smear of grease down sort of his chest.
That's a good chunk for our boy Blue. Why did that not just heal it? There we go. Okay. And you kind of see like a little bit of life kind of flicker back in his eyes as his eyes widen a little bit, and he becomes a bit more instinctively aware than he was before. He kind of jumps down out of Luck's arms and kind of scrunches up his nose as the waft of smells suddenly reaches his face, and he's just like, what are we doing down here?
We're looking for fungi goblins.
Oh no, not more of them. Do we have to?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, buddy, you'll be okay. We got an Andrew looking after you. Look.
Looks up at Luck and looks back down. Okay.
You
What
can
was it
stay
like
with.
being that close to when the wings was out and you could hear the song? Did you hear the song? Was it playing?
I heard a lot of hissing and a lot of screaming and a lot of beating on my skull. So I don't know whether it was the music or whether it was just the empty space in my head ringing from all the knocks.
I'm so sorry, little guy. I tried to get you as soon as I saw that you fell.
It's okay. Better late than never. And he's just like, oh, it smells. And he kind of takes his beekeeping hat and he puts it back on. And then it kind of, like, he hasn't got at the point, the rest of the uniform is in shreds and it's just his normal outfit. And you can see the rest of him, but he's just wearing the hat now. In the hope that it just kind of blocks out some of the smell.
Well,
So it's no longer useful as a disguise. It's just a kobold covering its head with a big beekeeping hat. Right, are we all going into the sewers then? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so you all start making your way into
George?
the sewers.
You probably. What does Luck look like in this place? How uncomfy is it to be in this space?
Luck is probably a good 1.5 feet too tall to be traversing this.
Do I
And
fit?
is kind of leant over like this.
As like an average-sized person.
And the rest of you are able to walk in here quite comfortably.
Okay.
Where Luck is having to be leaning forward.
No worries. I was going to say something, but never mind.
No, it's all right. You can say something.
No, if I didn't fit, I was going to make it so I would fit.
You're on the shorter side. You would fit.
No, I can just imagine George's character seeing me go.
And you can you can just suddenly just shrink a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
As we sort of start heading in, Nick Nack's going to turn around to the others and be like, "So while we're in here, no fire."
What do you mean, the fire? I mean, sure, it stinks, but not that much.
But any fire makes big fire.
There is,
boom.
as you start walking down this shaft, and it is long and dark and cavernous, and you start to hear the echoes and reverberations from the side of this large pipe. The smell gets stronger and stronger and more sulphurous.
This is more like
eggy.
Luke, I would like to remove my nose.
Fill up the nostril.
You go Voldemort, but without the slits. You can there's just nothing where a nose would be.
And I just look at Celine.
You go full anime. There's no nose.
Yeah. I just turn my face towards Luke, and there's just a big, stupid, fat, happy face. She's just like, yeah. And I'm just like,
You breathe through your ears, so you don't even have to have the smell in your mouth. I don't think shapeshifting works that way, but yes, so you're all in here.
If I can go from 8 feet tall to 3, I can make my nose go away.
This is great. Love it down here.
I know it's weird and it's different, but you're doing good. You're doing good.
Look, when we come out of here, can you fix this?
So.
Fix what?
The smell.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try.
That's like asking people to not shit. It's pretty difficult.
She can cast prestidigitation, and she made Nick Nack not smell no more.
Every toilet is fitted with a prestidigitator.
No, just on me. I don't mean fix the sewer.
Everybody now smells of roses.
Like a
I just want to not smell
bidet.
As you flush, your shit is literally prestidigitated to smell of roses.
The magical bidet, isn't it?
Oh god, now you're just giving me ideas for Ray.
Oh no.
And you just got a selection of flavours.
I wouldn't have used the term flavours.
Yeah, I don't think flavour is what we want. It doesn't change the taste, just the smell.
Technically,
smells like marshmallows,
do
tastes like...
You can make it taste like
marshmallows. Oh no. Anyway, oh god, right. This is why things take so long.
I was just saying, when we leave here, can you make it so I don't stink? And everything else went wrong.
Yeah, sorry.
It went downhill from there.
I mean, sure, but yeah. Let's continue. And
marshmallows, come on.
I just made this jumper, and I'm in a sewer.
So you're in the sewer.
Sorry.
The pipe seems to go on for quite a while. But it's not long before there seems to be lefts and rights. And for those of you with like 60-foot dark vision that look further down, you can see off of this main pipe there is lots of left and rights where it angles off and there's different openings. It quickly dawns on you all that you could very easily get lost down here. And really, like, where are you going?
Nick Nack,
Yeah.
can I borrow, like, a tent peg or something?
Maybe. I'll go rummaging around Robo de Zoom's pack. What do you want a tent peg for?
Make it so we can find our way back this way.
Isn't one in the group?
I'll pull out a bag of nails. Does that help?
Helping
Yeah,
them.
I would like to borrow a hammer and a bag of nails off of Nick Nack.
And that's your whole deal?
Luke,
Sorry.
I'm borrowing a bag of nails and a hammer from Nick Nack.
A bag of nails and a hammer. So you're kind of making sure
No, I'm
there's...
gonna just I'm gonna put a nail in the wall, just tie a piece of yarn to it, and be like,
So you're leaving a trail to...
yeah, just like a trail of yarn.
Is it
Okay,
a good
that's good.
idea to nail a pipe though? Or
There's going to be a lot of leaks after this.
yeah.
No, I thought it was like the old sewer system, which is basically just big concrete things. The Romans had them,
Well,
for
at the
Christ's
moment,
sake.
you're in what looks like a large pipe at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like the concrete things, like
Just
the
like
Romans had.
scratch an arrow in the way that we go. It's all good.
So,
True. That's a better idea.
we'll take a quick short break. Everybody grab drinks, go to the toilets and everything before we continue to traverse the sewer.
Okay.
Okay, right. All good.
Yeah.
The recording
Oh, dear.
paused. Did we ever start recording again? Remain a spider in Hitchhike for now.
And then me and Luck came to a understanding that if it's fade detecting shit, I get to keep a hold of it, and I don't set it on fire.
He's not showing us in the waiting room now.
Yeah, I think he's still trying to reboot, but just keep if you can just keep an eye on it, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
Right, so everybody is currently making their way through the
Ooh, I can do multiple
the
people.
the sewers. Right. You're walking for quite a while. I'd say it's about 20 minutes that you're walking in here now. And more turnings continue to appear and you keep going straight. Does anybody want to do anything in particular for us to kind of find a direction and see what we're doing here?
So I'm looking for, because they seem to have left these sort of smudges of spory stuff where they've been, yes, because we found various of these spores. So I'm kind of checking the entrances of the tunnels every time we come across a turning to see if there's any of these sort of markings.
Make me a survival check. Anybody else doing anything?
Can I check and see if there's any goblins around?
I mean,
Are you going to do your rangery stuff?
Yeah. Is that on here?
Yeah, it will be. Oh, hello.
hello.
Okay.
Hello. Right, so that will
I
be
am just going to keep an eye and an ear out if anything comes towards us.
So you have advantage
Okay.
to find them. And then you also have primeval awareness, where you can know where they are within 6 miles. So you have a good idea that they're here. So that won't really give you much information.
Okay.
But you have an advantage on
So
checks
they're within
to
6
track
miles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have advantage on checks to track.
Does it not give you a
locate.
direction?
No, it just gives you advantage on tracking.
Ah.
No, the primal awareness just goes, yes, there's some of those are within that radius.
So between the two of you, Knick-Knack and Quartz, probably best if Quartz rolls with advantage.
Okay.
She will get advantage anyway.
I rolled a 14, but...
You rolled a 14.
Yeah.
So, because I don't think you'll probably get much varying information here. So if you want to roll survival with advantage...
Well, that and you've probably got some survival and not a -1.
Yeah, your survival's +5, so that's pretty good. So you're going to roll twice.
Well, you can take my 15 and I'll draw
You want to start?
5
Roll again, just in case you get better. Hello.
22.
Marginally better, but
Marginally better.
So with the 22, yeah, you definitely, like, after having the vial of the spores and having, like, come across all these different creatures before now, you have a rough idea of what to look for and an indication of the kind of prey that you're tracking. And there's a lot of muck down here.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of sewage and clumps attached to the sides of the walls and bits and pieces, and you've got this vial, and you're kind of using your keen up like primeval awareness alongside tracking. You're like,
yeah.
Nope, that's just hobbit shit. That's gnome piss. That's oh no, that is goblin. That is goblin.
This way.
Yep, no, that's goblin. We'll go. Yep, continue on. And you pick up on the spores and the difference between kind of this fungal decay and what you would normally come across down in a sewer, as you all have advanced experience with sewage.
My many years.
The one place Misk won't argue about wearing shoes.
Yeah.
And under the combined
Found
efforts
somewhere.
of Quartz and Knick-Knack, following their knowledge of these spores, you start to carve a path forward. And you take a couple of turnings, and with your yarn work and scratches of arrows and things like that, you kind of carve a path. And the light isn't very far ahead for Misk, but for the rest of you, you see a kind of large, I want to say it's not like a vault door, but it's kind of like an airlock door that moves into another kind of part of the passage that's further ahead, that seems to be blocking the way. And there seems to be a lot of fungal now growth up and around the walls around this particular entrance, which is now where you find yourselves at this doorway.
I asked Knick-Knack, not now. Is this part of the system? Is this part of this, or is this new?
Can I have a look? Is this
Make me a history check, please, Knick-Knack.
history?
Yeah, from your structural works with dealing with things like the pneumatic pipe system and other bits and pieces you've been doing around the city.
Does he know if it's gearlock made or
A whopping 12.
A whopping 12. 12 would give you enough to know that this is part of the main infrastructure.
okay?
This is meant to be here. This isn't new construction. This is part of the sewage infrastructure of the city.
Can I like sort of clean off looking for sort of a plaque or something that says what it's there for? You know, is there a sort of a label or a designation or something like that?
Yes. So you look after doing some thorough cleaning, you do come across a plaque which indicates that this is a kind of cross section between moving from one section of the city's sewage network to another part of the city's sewage network. You seem to have kind of traversed through the eastern side of the city and are now making your way more western. So you're now moving into more of a market and residential district,
Okay.
which is going to have a slightly different infrastructure compared to the kind of district with all the kind of upper residencies and the magistrates' courts and the university offices and things like that.
Okay.
So that the structure and the technical requirements vary depending on district. But this seems to be kind of the main threshold in towards kind of the middle residential district and market district.
Now, is it a lock type thing, or is it just a sort of spin the wheel?
Make me a check. Let's make a check here. Let's call this let's just make an investigation check.
25.
25. This doesn't appear to be a lock, it just appears to be a seal. So it is kind of a spinny wheel, kind of pistons and move mechanical bits to just unseal it and open the door. Doesn't seem to be locked in any way from what you can tell.
With that, is it possible to see when it was, how recently it was last opened? If there's
and with that 25, absolutely, you can definitely tell this was opened recently.
Okay.
There is no fungal growth or build-up of sludge or anything around the main joints of the door and hinges and the opening mechanism. This is quite clearly been opened.
Okay. Okay, let's open it up and see what's on the other side. And I'll start spinning the wheel.
So it's just like, and as you open it up, there's like a waft of air that comes through. It's not cool or fresh, but it is warm and it is dank. It's not danker than what was there, but it is different. There are other pungent smells and different mixes that come through. Misk.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Why me?
Because there's bad stuff.
Bad stuff.
11.
Your back teeth start to ache. And you feel the oncoming of a pressure headache. And you don't like the feeling of going through this threshold.
Ellie?
It's wrong.
Where?
It makes you feel unwell.
I can't go through it.
You can. You don't want to,
Shush.
but you can.
Shush, voice of God.
Luck is going to look around and see if there's something that is preventing Ellie, just in this section specifically.
What do you mean? Just looking?
Searching. Would be more.
Searching. What are you searching for? Anything in particular?
I mean, anything that could be set Ellie off, like some piece of metal, some kind of flowers, something, anything, really.
Okay, you look
With Ellie's help, because I'm like
peer into the darkness beyond to realise there isn't much darkness beyond. And as the door is opened and the air wafts through, and Ellie gets this kind of shudder and ache and pressure, you see white light. As you see kind of in like cylindrical bulbs mounted on piping to the side of the walls moving forward. There is illumination, as there is a faint glow from these cylindrical casings along the wall that illuminate the space moving forward.
Is that the same stuff that we did for the street lighting?
Yes, it is indeed. And you start to see now that this becomes a little bit more construct. There is a small walkway on each side as more flowing water and open sewage runs now as you step forward in an open canal moving forward ahead. The space opens up a bit into like a 15-foot gap, so like 5, 5, and then 5 in the middle. Make me a nature check.
Ooh.
Luck, she's the one looking for something.
Okay, nature.
Nature, please.
16.
You begrudgingly lower your hand into the flowing sewage water, and you lift it up and you rub your fingers together and slowly like try and catch some of the water, to almost like you're sifting through to see what is left behind. And you, as you rub your fingers together, you feel like the finest of metal filings. And there is the smallest faint residue of something metallic in this space.
I show it to Ellie.
As
Not
it kind of
approaching
comes
it,
closer, as it comes closer to your face,
Yeah.
you feel your
I
teeth, you
straight
feel
up
your
growl
back
at her.
teeth like burn and
No.
ache more.
Yeah, Luke, I straight up growl at her.
To be honest, even if there wasn't cold metal filings in there, she just poked around in the sewer water and gone.
Yeah.
No, I'm not showing. I'm not. I'm just showing. I'm just like, look,
Yeah.
not
What
approaching
you get,
it.
what you get is Ellie looks at you with big fuck off dog teeth that are spiky and growls at your ass.
Yeah, there's something in the water. Presentation. I'm just.
The filings kind of just
Um,
fall off your fingers and back into the water.
Okay, and this is probably going to be some sort of a roll, because cold iron is stuff that hasn't been like heated and heat treated, right?
So cold iron hasn't been forged to the normal temperatures of normal iron. So it comes from
So-
slag iron that is a raw ore that hasn't been. It's not a pure kind of iron ore. It's
So-
tainted in a way, but it's not
Nick
forged to a particular temperature.
Hatching a plan that we may or may not ignite the sewer gases to denature all of the cold iron in one foul swoop. Can I have some sort of...
Depends
don't
what
know
side
what-
of the big metal gate we're on.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I'm basically kind of sitting there thinking that I could make a spark the other side with something that I can remake. It's fine.
Make me an intelligence check.
And yeah,
Oh.
basically, if I ignite the sewer gases,
Just make me a straight intelligence roll.
straight intelligence, because Nick Nack has some of that. What he doesn't have is any wisdom. 9.
You think it's a great idea?
You
Sorry.
think that? Yeah, that would work. You'd have to be quick. You'd have to have some kind of either automated system that would cause the spark if you were on the other side of the door to try and cleanse that side. Or you'd have to light it and then fucking run faster than fire and close the door to get on the other side to avoid it. But yeah, that would work.
I am pretty sure one of the things you can make with magical tinkering is a lighter.
But could you use Mage Hand to flick the
Yeah, but I
lighter?
can put it in the mage hand, get it ready, shut the door, and then light it with mage hand, surely.
You could do that with like a tinderbox if you've got one. You wouldn't need a lighter.
Yeah.
Anybody's
can
got one
borrow
of them in
mine.
any of their packs.
So yeah,
I have
I'm
one. I'm the
gonna-
one who hasn't seen the dark.
I will make my little ghostly magical hand
Okay.
and give it some fire making stuff and be like, everyone this side of the door.
Is it worse this side of the door? Or was it just
Yeah.
in front of the door?
It is worse this side of the door.
No, as in like the side that we started from. I'm going to close the door back to where we were and light it the other side where the cold iron is.
Somehow I feel
Oh.
this is a bad idea.
Okay, cool.
I basically am hoping that the flash of fire that
I mean, he
shoots
rolled a
into-
9. Everything's going to be fine, right?
Gonna be fine. Will be hot enough to denature the cold iron to more regular iron.
Can
Anybody
you tell
else
us
got,
that plan?
No.
Out
anybody
loud?
else got any thoughts and ideas before we concoct this plan?
Yeah,
I don't think he mentioned anything.
Did you tell us this plan?
No, I would like everyone this side of the door, and then I'm going to get ready to try and shut it, and I'm going to leave this floating.
Yeah. Locke is taking Ellie and Blue, and is just backing away.
I would like to pick up Blue
And Blue.
start running this way.
Yep. Running
Whatever
the other way.
Nicknack's idea isn't going to be a good one.
And I'm on very low HP right now, so
I'm preparing my dice as we speak.
You should have said, because I can heal you. I've got grease going. It's all good.
Knick-knack, I don't think this is a good idea.
It'll be fine.
No, it's not going to be fine.
You
said that fire is dangerous in this place.
But we've got a big, dividing door between us. It's fine.
The door isn't going to hold if there is a big ass explosion.
It'll be
Luke.
absolutely fine.
Yeah.
No.
Whatever the fake version of this is what he does.
Yeah.
That's a really good door.
Exactly.
It's not a good door. DM, is it a good door?
Look, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you pray?
Do you want to pray now?
We're doing a prayer circle.
Well, look, let's put it like this. If he'd have rolled a natural 20, you'd all be going ahead with whatever he was saying right now. You don't know this is a character. He's rolled a 9. So you're going along with whatever he said anyway, aren't you?
No, because he said that a spark could
kill us all.
But that's where we don't have the big, sturdy airlock door. Now we're hiding behind the big, sturdy airlock door.
Look at this door. Dun, dun, dun. Good door.
It is a big, solid, sturdy metal door.
Luke, and if he rolled a 20, I still wouldn't fucking trust him.
Yeah, neither.
So, for the last time, what's happening? Knick-knack, are you just got your mage hand ready?
As long as they're the other
I'm not actually kidding.
Everybody's
I
starting to
straight
make
up
their
asked
way.
Luke how to pray.
Misk has been slowly picked up by Blue and ushered through the
Other way around, but
other way around. Blue's been slowly picked up and ushered through by Misk quickly to the other side of the doorway.
Yeah.
I just get taller, so he's further out of the muck. Just start running.
I am. I do have it. I do have it, so it's gonna be more or less fine. I am going to go as far away as I can from this bloody thing.
I have an idea, Luke.
Mm.
Luke,
Yeah.
I would like to take my water skin, I would like to cover my cloak in it, and stand underneath the fucker.
Which side of the door? The safe side or the very unsafe side?
On wherever we are, I'm basically making a wet blanket.
Okay, cool. Right.
Luke, do you know what a wet blanket is in a fire?
Yes.
You
So,
know what? Yeah. Just far away. Very far
Yeah,
away.
I'm using
Running
Stone
away.
Age tech.
so you're all still at the beginning of the sewer map that I've created, and you close the door, and Knick-knack, over to you.
And Knick-knack is going to cast fire.
Okay, make fire, make a spark. And I'll basically listen for a bang. Or a
The
whoop.
biggest fireball you've ever witnessed.
I cast fireball!
100%.
Oh dear.
100%.
Oh dear.
I'm just counting
Oh,
how
fuck.
many d6 I've actually got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh god, you know when he
7,
says I'm counting how many d6 I actually have?
9.
I've seen his dice bag.
Yeah, I bought it him.
Right. You
I'm not
hear
here. I'm away.
the low rumbling, and you start to feel shaking, and you just hear this kind of roaring sound from the other side of the door that's muffled by this metal. What is everybody's passive perceptions?
9!
You need
15.
to ask.
Yes.
22.
15.
Passive perception?
12.
Oh, that's a 0 4, isn't it?
Everybody who has a passive perception of 15 or higher, yours is
Do we hear squealing?
15, so that's fine. Hears some kind of higher pitched guttural screaming from creatures further ahead.
I
Got your
don't like it.
calculator?
I'm away.
You've got a calculator.
Yeah.
So 6
Yep.
plus 4
Yep.
plus 2
Yep.
plus 4
Yep.
plus 2
Yep.
plus 6
Yep.
plus 2
Yep.
plus 4
Yep.
plus 2
Yep.
plus 4.
36.
36. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, plus 4.
40.
40.
Okay. Good to know. It goes quiet. And you just see, as that all happened and you heard the roaring and the kind of thud, you see kind of a layer of dust kind of just shake off from the door as there's like a thud and the door kind of just goes.
See, told you it's a good door. And then I'll start trying to open it.
Does it open?
And the moment you put your hands on the metal bars that are part of the wheel, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Matt,
as the moment you grasp your hands, the metal is searing hot as you've just been home alone with the door handle on
and I would also be
iron
careful with
kind of
air.
thing.
Come here.
I would also be careful with air.
Well, we're going to let it back in. It's all good.
Cool.
I will get Robonazoom to do it because he has metal hands.
How long are you waiting before you open this door, or are you not waiting?
I kind of figured it was a one and done thing, so I wasn't planning on waiting.
Can anybody else at this point now make me an intelligence check? Anyone? I'm begging, please.
Oh!
I can try.
18?
Okay.
6. I know what I want about.
Right. Anybody above a fucking 10 will go, well, hold on. This side was sealed, right? And there's methane air on this side. We just set everything on fire on the other side. When we open the seal,
we're going to go boom.
Won't the methane reignite on this side?
Well, there shouldn't be any fuel over there.
No, but things will still be alight on fire if there's anything that's rather flammable or has enough fuel to burn still.
Unless the air goes away. Luke.
Because
a lot of fire tends to burn all the oxygen away.
The DM is saying stuff's on fire the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And it's not an airtight area. Like there's still access to outside. It's not a pressurized compartment. You've separated this part of the chamber to that part of the chamber. They both have access to outside oxygen. There's still oxygen in both airs. One's now just more heavily methane than the other, but the other side's on fire.
Yeah, Luck is going
Anybody with an intelligence of roll more than 10 will go, if we open that door... Probably not a good idea.
Luke, I rolled a 6. I think it's a good idea.
Where's mine?
Luck is going to try to tell you, I'm trying to save your life. Do you want to meet your master again?
What did you roll?
In this life.
Just roll and oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is going to go down to a vote, I think, between how well people roll on intelligence. Okay, what was everybody's intelligence rolls? We're going to do this via a vote of how smart is the group. So,
6.
Miss rolled a 6.
Actually, I'm clever. I just rolled.
Nazum got a 7. Right. Knick Knack, roll me again, please.
I got a dirty 20 the second time.
You got a dirty 20 the second time. You're starting to doubt your own plan. Luck, what did you get?
I got an 18.
You got an 18. You got 15. So that's 3 currently to 2. And we've also got Blue to roll as well.
No! Blue is in my arms.
Blue is actually quite smart, I'll have you know. Blue is actually quite smart.
You're supposed to be
not smart enough. Blue rolled an 8. So...
Anna, roll for the cat.
We are currently at a 3 for 3.
My
The
cat.
tie break would be Traric in spider form, but he wouldn't get a vote because nobody knows he's here.
But the cat.
The cat.
But if the cat gets a vote, then so surely does Robo-Zoom.
They're not sentient living creatures. The Gummy Nose would have a vote, and that would be it.
Lynx is sentient.
Right. I don't know how to decide this. This is up to you. You're the party. There's a dead split between 3-3 of people believing it's a good idea and people who think it's a bad idea.
Luke, I'm going to stay underneath. I'm going to stay underneath my fire blanket.
Luck, Misk, and Nazum all think it's a good idea. Not Luck.
No.
Blue, Misk, and Nazum all think it's a good idea to open the door and it'll be fine.
No, you don't seem to understand this. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it'll be funny.
Okay. Well, they're up for opening the door. Luck, Quartz,
Yeah, I want them to open the
Knick-Knack,
door, but I'm underneath a big wet thing.
even Knick-Knack here. So at this point, you know what, Knick-Knack, because it was originally your idea, it's down to you. Regardless of what you rolled, do you think you should open the door?
Matt?
I'm also conscious of the fact I can't take 40 points of damage.
I don't think any of you can take 40 points of damage.
Fuck no, that'd kill me outright.
No, yeah.
You know, PPK from one of my crazy ideas.
But
That would be funny.
But I will say, it was heavily more methane on that side than this side.
Yeah.
With the time it would take for the fire to ignite the gas on this side, Knick-Knack, you would think there would be time to go inside and close the door before you get any major ignition compared to the initial ignition on this side, because of the distance between the flame and the gas now. You feel like if you were to traverse, there would be time to do it, but you'd have to be quick and close the door behind
Is everyone
you.
ready to be quick? If we open the door, we need to get through and shut the door quick.
You cannot even open. Oh no, you have your.
Robo-Zoom can open it.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stand underneath my fire blanket.
So we are doing speed.
Ellie,
I would like to stand underneath my fire blanket.
Ellie, how do you feel? Any weird feelings anymore?
We're there on the
Terrified.
other side.
Can I sense any goblins?
Yes.
Yes. That's the trouble. He's a goblin.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no.
So the
There's
answer is
one
always
literally
yes.
there.
Okay. But can I sense any more?
You know there are more. You don't know how many. You don't know where, but you know within 6 miles there are more.
Okay.
Anna, the problem is you will always sense Fae and you will always sense goblins. No matter what.
Perfect. Brilliant. My alarm bells are ringing.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
It's a phone alarm you can't turn off. It's just like ugh.
And I'm not even just on
yeah.
about this. He has a pet one.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and I'm sort of on the cusp.
Yeah.
I get to trigger multiple things potentially. So Ellie, if you want to stay at the back, if it didn't denature that cold iron, as long as we're quick and shut the door, you can stay on this side with Red and shut the door, and then you won't get.
My plan is to just stay underneath the fire blankets. If the fire gets me, the fire gets me. But I'm following you.
I don't mean the fire, I mean the cold iron, because the whole idea of this is it got hot and therefore should have melted the iron and made it not cold iron.
We're dead.
I didn't account for this stupidity so soon. I expected you to at least
Look.
enter the dungeon first.
Look,
We're not even
Luke,
there.
You haven't even gone through the front door yet.
Luke, listen. I don't think you quite understand. It's funny though.
Oh, this is why we never get anywhere.
It's because I have a great set of words, which is I have a plan, and then
I mean, we got a lot further than the last out of the cold session. At least we've got into the dungeon.
So I will get
We're on the map.
At least nobody's trying to genetically engineer bacon.
Victory.
Robo to zoom on the door. I'm gonna count out, and I'm gonna get Ruby to follow Ellie, and you stay this side if it's still bad, but it should hopefully have melted and made it not cold.
Okay.
I mean,
Right.
does Ellie feel any different? That's the thing.
The door
You won't
is
know
Yeah.
until you go in.
Yeah.
You won't know
Fucking
until you're on
terrifying.
the other side and close the door. So,
Okay.
Yeah, my answer is fucking terrified.
what I need from everybody
Thus.
is athletics or acrobatics checks to quickly make our way through this space, to get through the door and move on forward to make sure that you get through as quickly as possible. I also need from all of you a running order. Before anybody
Gotta
else
cheat.
rolls,
First,
who's going first, who's
Me.
going next, so on and so forth.
me.
You're going first. I thought you were going last, but yeah.
Nah, fuck it.
So Misk is going to go
Athletics
first.
or what?
Athletics or acrobatics,
Oh,
whichever you would
acrobatics.
prefer. Really?
Yeah, I know.
So Misk is going first, followed by.
Me. Oh.
I'm gonna cheat. I have access to Misty Step.
So you're just gonna go boom on them. Okay, cool.
Disappear.
So luck will be instantaneous. You're gonna go after Misk.
I'll go next.
So
Nazoom.
I'm coming last with Robo Nazoom to shut the door.
Okay, so then Blue, and then finally Knick Knack.
I
Okay.
thought Blue was with me.
Well, no, you're not carrying him anymore.
He's with me.
Well, you can't misstep two people at the same time. So,
Yeah, I'm giving him to.
So he goes with me.
Chuck him.
Right.
Someone launch him.
so what is the result of everybody's rolls, please?
24.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no! So
I've
look.
only ever shot myself.
So the
in
door
leg.
opens. What's everybody's results? Sorry.
Well, you're going through in marching order, right?
Yeah, but
Luck
I
is
will.
with
I
me.
will describe what happens once I have everybody's
So
rolls.
it's now.
Nazoom, what's your roll, please?
11.
Okay,
And what did Blue get?
Misk,
24.
24.
I just fucking leg it.
Knick Knack got a 9.
Right. Okay. So
I'm fine.
Tell us, DM.
Hopefully.
the door opens. As soon as light can be seen on the other side, and we see through the gap, luck, vroom, vroom, you teleport 30 feet, boom, down the corridor. Misk, you rocket and launch yourself forward. Your legs almost semi-morph into that kind of lupine state where they push you further forward, and you brace yourself and you sprint through.
Yeah.
I shoot myself in the leg.
Again.
Quartz wasn't quite prepared for the magical pum pum, and it kind of took you off guard, and you hesitate a moment before you start running,
If it
which
helps,
slows everybody else behind you down.
Brilliant.
Look, if it
Thanks
does
a
running
lot.
order. So,
he did roll for Robo Nazoom and he got a 22.
okay, that's fine, but everybody else will now take, that is behind Quartz, will now take a -5 penalty to their roll. So,
Oh no.
Nazum, what was your roll again?
12.
Your roll is now at a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Blue's roll goes down to a 17.
He's still
Knick
good.
Knack
I got a 4.
got a
and Robo
4
Nazoom got a 17.
and a 17. Okay, so
Unless
Blue realizes that Quartz kind of hesitates, and he quickly kind of rolls them between her legs and carries on. Robo Nazum is kind of clamped up against the door while holding the bar, ready to close it.
he's coming through because he's going to pull it back to block it from the other
I
side.
will need dexterity saving throws then from Knick Knack, Nazum, and Quartz, please.
Dexterity save.
As you push yourselves through
Oh
the door,
no.
you feel that you kind of feel like almost
feel
like
like we
a
might be saying
vortex
goodbye
of
to Nick Knack.
air kind of rushing, and you suddenly see sparks and then flame kind of swirling down through the pipe. Dexterity saving throws, everybody, please. That's a check, not.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's right. Ignore.
14.
14. Okay, that's your saving throw.
Okay.
16. Okay, Knick-Knack.
I rolled a 1, so it's moot. But if I can, I would like to use my reaction on my amulet,
Which is
a divine shield. Once per long rest, the wearer can make a reaction to gain resistance to all damage until the start of their next turn.
okay. Anybody below a 12 takes full damage. Anybody over a 12 takes half damage. As flames start to erupt around the door and lick the sides, just as Robonazum seals the door from this side, the flames lick round and burst on through. Oh, I rolled high.
Do you want to
5, 5, so that's 10, 16, 20, 23 points of damage at full damage if you rolled below a 12. Reduced to 11 points of damage, of fire damage that blast through to those who got above a 12.
So my amulet should then give me resistance, which is
No.
11 as well.
Just press heal again. Oh no, you're fine.
No,
Yeah, it's done it.
No, it hasn't.
Zoom, are you okay?
Once everyone's
I
finished
was
doing
if I
that, so I'm going to
hadn't
call roll
just
call.
done something stupid and deleted all my hit points.
Just re-heal.
Yeah.
If you've tapped it too many times, if you just press heal, it adds it back on. If you're doing the app. Because I know I've done that before, because it doesn't give you any kind of confirmation that it's done it, does it? It just does it.
I'm doing all kinds of stuff here. 20.
And the door kind of and then like shudders from behind you again. That roar kind of fizzles out a bit quicker this time.
Roll call.
And you all
Who's
kind of
alive?
sit down, and Blue's kind of sat there in a puddle, like like legs out, like I'm okay, I'm okay.
Same here.
Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't
Roll
quite
call
go
means shout.
That didn't quite go according to plan.
Rather faint. I'm okay.
Yeah,
from
I'm
Corpse,
okay. Who has not only got a bullet wound in her leg.
feels very like is kind of black and sooty, and you kind of just see the rings around the eyes.
Yeah, cool.
And her bullet wound is now cauterized.
Beautiful. Positives.
Cool.
Silver lining.
I have to admit, I would have to admit that does look a little wrong.
It looks. Oh gosh, no, it's not blackface.
Quartz, you shouldn't have done that. Nazoom?
Terrible person.
Okay, just checking. Everyone's still alive.
Now of interest, did the spider make it through?
And well, the spider. Oh yeah, because. Oh no! We will say for the fact that he was a spider clinging onto his robes, and I know I said Misty Step doesn't transport two people, but for narrative reasons, George isn't here. We will say he teleported through with.
So I can't kill a per player with.
Because otherwise, there'd be a very crispy druid on the other side of this door right now. Because I haven't rolled for him. So I'm not killing Traric.
Having a look around, who looks the most crispy? Like how injured do people actually look?
I'm on 10 out of 30.
Okay.
Bad.
Quartz looks really rough. Like Quartz doesn't look like she could take another hit.
Who needs fixing?
Me.
Knick-Knack.
Okay, come here, and I will gloop out some grease, and I will cast.
Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
For a second, Ellie looks like that and goes, I'm kidding. And just turns back.
I will cast. So that will be. Oh, I rolled rubbish. You get 6.
Oh,
Nizoom,
oh wait.
Yeah?
come here.
Okay.
So you basically get a smear of like sort of dirty axle grease type grease smeared across you, but you feel better afterwards.
Nice.
Nazoom, I rolled better. You get 7 whole hit points.
Lick a bit of the grease. Not bad.
Once per day can be used to cast Cure Light Wounds at first level spellcasting, so I can do it again. So I will do me as well. I will get my little amulet that we got from the place. And I get 9.
Nice.
Save all the good stuff for yourself.
Yeah, but I was also potentially the worst because I was on 6.
I was on 9.
So yeah, you all kind of sit up in this space.
Does this side of the you said it was like a difference between like left and right of the city. Does it seem like it's made of the same stuff? Because we didn't really get a look this side yet.
So it looks similar, but this is obviously that rather than it just being a basin with sewage, this now has walkways. It looks like this side has to be more actively maintained because of a higher populace living over here, so there'll be more general waste. But there are lights.
My question is,
And-
how's Ellie doing with this stuff?
How is Ellie doing?
Did it actually,
Right.
did the plan work to get rid of the cold eye?
Well, the nature of water is that it doesn't burn.
True.
So anything in
Oils.
water, you would assume.
But if it was hot enough to cause 10 points of damage through the metal thing, that should have heated up a fair amount of water.
Yeah, the
Oh,
water
yeah.
is now slightly warm, but because it's like flash boiling, it's not going to boil the water instantly. But highly conductive metals might heat up quite quickly. Nobody thought that a sewer would be set on fire, you know,
Not even the
when they were
DM.
building it. But even the DM. But the water is quite warm. And
Boiling. It should be boiling. Even if it's flash, I can tell you it's boiling. At one point it boiled.
yeah, but it just as quickly as it's boiling, it's cooling down. It's a massive volume of water.
Water is
Like there's a lot of surface area to absorb that heat. You've got the entire Undercity here. Ellie, as you
Worse.
take your first steps into this place and you feel it kind of this real discomfort, you kind of step up onto the side out of the water to try and keep as much distance between you and whatever else is in here, but you still, even not being in the water and on the side on the walkway, you feel it. I need you to take a point of exhaustion for me.
Oh no.
Told you. Cold iron's a dick.
Um,
You're gonna have to remind me what that does because I don't know how to put cold
Your
points of
disadvantage
exhaustion on
on
this
all
thing.
skill checks.
Thank you. So I don't think there's like a thing on this to tell you.
there is when
It
you go
tells
on
you
to,
what
so if you
D&D
go up
does.
onto conditions,
Ah,
if you click on conditions, at the bottom of all conditions, there's levels of exhaustion, and you select the level of exhaustion. If
Thank
you
you.
click on the drop down box, it tells you what they all are.
thank you.
So currently,
Marginal skill checks.
I have a minus.
you have disadvantage on ability checks.
I have a -5 to my speed.
No, that's 2024 rules.
Oh fuck that.
Legacy, which is what we're using 2014, is disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay,
On
no
level
worries.
1. You have also -1 to all rolls and -10 to your movement speed.
Oh my gosh.
Cold iron's a
Daddy.
dick, man. the reason why it makes Ellie so fucking annoyed.
This is really not a nice place for you to be. Can you
Luke.
make me a... You know what? No, I'm not going to do that now. Yes,
Luke.
go on.
Anyone here, they're pretty sure Miss Ellie's a fairy right now.
Well,
It's
if they
already
have knowledge
established
of
I
cold
can't.
eye and what it does to people, then they would.
No,
They don't.
we've already established that I have trouble shapeshifting around the shit.
Oh. So,
It makes me
for
bad.
Anna's benefit, then, what does Quartz now see Ellie?
Effectively, somebody who had all the colour leached out of them, they are pale from head to toe. Bar clothes.
Oh, so they're not completely reverted.
No, it just makes it really obvious to fucking tell that they are.
They're really
like-
unwell.
No, as in, like, stark white head to toe.
Oh, so it's like
Like
all
pale.
colour is just gone. It's like
Yeah.
everything is white.
Yeah. Look if somebody look like if you made somebody out of a snowman.
And yes, so now we are in this space, folks. You have control of your tokens.
I
To
am
answer your question,
immediately
Luck.
putting myself between
No.
Quartz and Ellie. Like,
Quartz,
Yeah.
shush about this. Just starts walking. Misk just looked at you and went, "You didn't see shit." Just starts walking forwards.
It's a bad hair day, nothing more.
Yeah. Not a word.
Oh no, you don't want to know what happened to the last person that saw him. I brained them to death with a rock.
oh,
And
yeah.
stole their identity for about a week.
And then burned that identity.
Yeah.
Yeah! To make this one.
Right.
In other words, one person might not be coming back.
Over to you.
It'll be
You are
Ellie.
in the first stage of this sewer. You see ahead and it bends further on. Knick-knack, you approach the corner and you look down and you see, I don't know what your dark vision is.
60 foot. And is that bridges or is that grates?
Those are grates that go down and you see water flowing down them.
Oh, so they're not stopping us.
Yeah, but there's grates that you can walk across the grate, but it's where the water flows down below. But you can walk across them.
Knick-knack's not particularly worried about.
So it's an element of a bridge, but also there is a giant dip below.
Yeah, as long as it's not ridiculously deep, Knick-knack's quite happy sloshing through the muck.
No, it's not particularly deep here until
Oh dear.
It opens out.
you get to this space here.
I didn't hear the screams and the cries and things. What I will look for as I'm going along is like great up out, daylight type things.
Jack, you're not moving.
From this particular space, there isn't any.
But yeah, I'm keeping an eye open for them, and I'm assuming that this now is a big, deep plunge pool type thing.
It looks much deeper. Yeah,
Yes. In which case,
it looks traversable, but it is deeper.
Yeah, Knick-knack's not very tall, and we've already seen how good he is at acrobatics and athletics and things. So
Amazing.
so I will scrabble up to one of the sides.
That's okay.
Does anyone go to that pile of detritus in the corner where it's kind of gunked up and bunged together, and sort of just have a scoot round in it, and I want to see if there's any traces of these fungal things still
yeah,
not burnt, but also if there's been anything that's been washed down and dropped down the drains and stuff that might be of use. They might give, or just, anything shiny really is also.
Okay, make me a perception or investigation check.
Okay. I'm gonna do investigation because it feels better. That's a 3.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
A lot of poop. Burning
Lot of
poop.
cooked warm poop.
A lot of crispy poop. Yeah, you're not having a good time.
Anna,
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing of
Well, no,
great
I,
importance to
I am
share.
having a good time. Actually, this is good. The zoom is in his
Rad.
element. He just goes, puts his hand through it, scoops his hand through, lets it run through his fingers, and carries on his day. Like, this is cool. He's just like, and he might even be humming some of the song to himself, and then catch himself, and stop humming the melody.
You start to see that, like, you kind of look up after like your fun of shifting through poop. That everybody
We
seems
forget
to be
rat.
just carrying on and walking past you. What were you about to say to each other? Sorry.
Oh, Anna, I sent you something on Discord, and could you show Luke?
Yes.
Why did you attempt to send it to me and I wasn't paying attention?
No. You said for Anna's benefit, but you could show Luke if you care.
When it loads.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, there you
What am I looking at?
Ellie.
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought it was just the natural,
No,
unpainted
it's
model,
literally
but
just
no,
like,
that is Ellie.
yeah,
Okay, no,
it's
that
like,
makes sense. No, that
shut the
makes
fuck up, you didn't see shit. Keep walking.
Shut the fuck up with really long claws. I'm telling you, long claw pointing out. Shut the fuck up.
I know you're a
Right.
cop. You didn't see shit.
Yes, so you start to make your way through this chamber. The front opens up. The water kind of glistens with like what was once an oily sheen over the top of this kind of watery sludge. It seems to have burnt away and is leaving a bit of like clearer water on top before it starts to go darker and murkier below, and lights shining above, down, reflecting across the water's surface, and you see that kind of refraction of light as the waves shine across the walls and the interior of this space. It's almost a little bit pretty if it wasn't for the dankness and the smell of burning and.
Um, does the sort of the walkway go round the corner, or do you have to kind of
It
jump?
does. The walkway is tight, but it does go round.
Okay, cool. And
Arrows here.
I on the map can see a barrel and a crate. So there's a crate just next to Luck.
Next to Luck, round the corner, that
Yeah.
crate is on the other side of a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see that.
All right. That's what I was checking before I sort of carry on round into this tunnel sort of thing.
Isn't there like a
Yeah.
door here?
Yes. God, you smell. Oh, you got smelly breath, girl. Oh, I need to change the food that I've got you on. Oh, that stunk. Oh, smelly girl. Yeah, so you see what appears to be similar to the first door that you came through. However, there doesn't appear to be an opening mechanism here. This is like just the front, but that's bare and there's hinges. But you can't see an obvious way to open this door.
Where are we
I'm going to
talking
knock on the
from?
door.
You smell. Oh,
That bit
really
is the door.
smell.
You stinky.
I don't think that's the right food for you, is it? You might like it, but it makes you pong. Right.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
What, you knock on that door?
Yeah.
Which door where? Here.
The right-hand side.
You go over to the door and you knock, and you just like dong, dong, dong. Make me a perception check.
15.
It's hard to hear anything over the running of water.
I do it again, so if anyone on the other side doesn't think it's like just a weird sound, like yeah, and more insistent on this one, like proper pounding.
Okay. You just hear the running of water through the vents beneath this seal as water continues to run, and you just hear the echoes of splashing and reverberation across this space.
Back away.
Look, opening the other door that's like this that had the cranky thing on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
How much strength did that take?
I mean, it was manageable. I think the idea is that it was meant to be in design manageable for most gnomes to do.
So, if I can produce, in fact, it doesn't actually. Yeah. So, you can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. Basically, you can make Mage Hand on the other side of that door, assuming that there is a similar mechanism to open
Would you
it.
not have to see?
No.
Does it require sight?
A point you choose within range.
A point you choose within range, not within sight.
Yes.
Really?
Really, really.
I'm going to have to read this one, I'm afraid.
A spectral floating hand appears at a point you choose within range. The hand lasts for the duration. The hand vanishes if it's ever more than 30 feet away from you, or if you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you can use the hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. As a magic action on your later turns, you can control this hand. Thus, again, as part of the action, you can move the hand up to 30 feet. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
30 feet.
I mean, I can move over to the door if that. But basically, the assumption is there is one of those mechanisms on the other side.
Yeah, but you'd have to ask it to do something that you couldn't see. So you would be making an assumption on what you would be asking it to do. So
I'm happy
sure,
to make.
I will say that you can make it appear.
Yeah.
What happens, I can't guarantee.
Yeah. I mean, basically, yeah, I will move
Okay.
over to the door.
So you head over towards the door and you cast Mage Hand.
Yes.
Right. Nothing happens.
Okay.
It's not me being a dick, that's just that's
I mean,
nothing
it was borderline whether or not Mage Hand would actually be strong enough to rotate one of these handles anyway.
If there is one of those handles there to operate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on the other side and see if there is actually a door that we can open on this side.
You look down this corridor, it carries on about 30 feet further down, and you see pretty much an almost identical door to the one that Knick-Knack's trying further down this shaft as well.
Okay. I see that there's junk in the corner.
Yeah, there appears to be just a pile of sewage and burning spore and bits there.
How many encounters did we avoid with that? DM.
No?
How much did we fault some part of your plan to make us suffer?
You don't know anything.
Okay.
You have no idea.
I'm going to go to the other corridor.
Okay. And
Okay, sorry, Luke.
Gently approaching because I feel like this is.
Um,
what are you laughing about?
so I would like to put Kara into a in her little magical dimension, and then I can
Obviously.
make her reappear within 30 feet of me.
On the other side.
So I can blip a familiar on the other side. And look through their eyes. Control them.
This is something that you can do, yes, unfortunately for you, GM.
I've done that.
Yeah. Yep.
I've
I
done that
don't
with
do
Misty
it.
Step.
I don't do it with Queenie because I don't have the occasion, but I technically can't do that.
I've done that with Misty Step, where I've just summoned the familiar and they just teleported where I can now see. It's
So,
bollocks,
sorry,
so-
you're doing what, Nick Mac? You're teleporting your familiar on the other side somewhere you can't see them.
So yeah, but when they're the other side, they're still within 100 feet, so I could then share my senses and look through their eyes.
Okay, you going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like to try and see what's on the other side of the door, please.
So I will add. Where is it?
I mean, to be honest, she's not got very many hit points. So if there is anything on the other side that takes offense at this, like sort of gummy nose appearing,
I don't have a thing for your thing.
well, you had a gummy nose.
Yeah, but it's not in my selection of things to throw in.
I think it's because it's not a D&D Beyond thing.
No, it's not added on as one of your companions on your character sheet, I don't think. I'm just going to use a cat, and it's going to pop up there. And I'm going to edit the fog of war. And boom. You're opened up to this space.
Oh,
Yeah, the cat might be fucked.
yeah, the cat might be fucked. Well, bear in mind the cat has a better perception than I do.
Can not stand on my keyboard, please, baby. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Because
Cucunita.
Bonita.
Tara has
very bonita.
a
Bonita.
Not calling her Benita.
Bonita.
No. Don't you dare go into the habit of
Muy
being called
bonita.
No.
Bonita.
No. Otherwise I'll start calling her Looney or something fucking stupid like that.
Oh,
Do
fuck.
you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful.
Tara
Because
has
you
a
love
better
Always
perception.
Bonita. He's always Bonita.
Oh, I nearly. Oh.
Oh, that's really sad.
Now I've got to wash my hands. I dropped hummus all over them.
No, no. Brief break.
So yeah. You see some rather barbecued charred goblins, but still standing.
Oh dear.
Bonita.
Open the door.
Bonita. Bonita. Come here, sweetheart.
Cuckoo Bonita.
Come on.
No.
Bonita.
I will retaliate. I don't know how, but I will.
I may be losing a familiar soon.
Yeah, so we're going to very quickly. Can we roll initiative between the cat and the gobbos, please?
Oh dear.
It's mine.
Okay, I hate to tell you, but they all beat that.
I kind of figured when I rolled a 9.
So yeah, boom, cat appears. Boom, you look through her gaze, and you are confronted. The moment you take over her eyes,
To be
and
honest,
open up.
There's a fair chance Nick Nack may not actually notice the goblins because I'm trying to look at the door to see what mechanism opens it.
My God, so it just
Yeah.
appears facing the wrong way.
And we will say, after a very split second, the eyes suddenly just go black and you lose your connection to
You've got like static.
to the cat.
And your cat.
Did I get to see the back of the door though?
You got to see the back of the door.
Is there a handle or something to?
There is not a handle there. It looks almost identical to this side.
Okay. That didn't work, and they sent Kara home.
What do you mean?
But
Wow.
I should have gave her a message.
Something made Kara go poof when I made a poof on the other side of the door.
So they're still alive.
Somebody else might made her go poof.
Sometimes if you hurt fairies hard enough, they go back home.
Oh, that's
I can bring her back. I just takes a bit of time, and I need some stuff. So I need to go visit the nice lady in the magic-y place.
Right. So
okay, all of you.
everybody kind of wanders further down, and you make your way around this bend, and the space opens up a bit more into a much larger chamber.
GM, how deep is the water?
How deep is the water?
In that central section?
That central section, probably about 1.5 feet, 2 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. I can cross it.
Oh, that
Getting
central
close,
section
though,
there.
Pete.
No, you'd have to go around the side. That bit, that cross section there was much deeper. I thought you meant this bit down here at the bottom. This bit here was is about 1.5 to 2 feet deep for those that take a step into it.
Do you know about that?
Up here, you see a ledge about 60 feet up.
I have my wings anymore.
But then this big space opens up, and what seems to be a large basin-like area, which is flooded with mounds of sewage everywhere, and it's almost like a huge big cistern space. And there is lots of spores, and the air seems thicker. There's like a greener mist where it's very spore heavy. There is flame and cinder and slight burning of spores here and there, but there's still quite a lot of it around. But yeah, this feels like a very large space where a lot of waste is accumulating, and it's very open, very heavily
Knick-Knack thinks they should use
surrounded in waste.
there's creatures that eat this stuff, and then it's all good. They live in the sewers. They have tentacles, and they all
Right. I'm slowly going to make my way towards the thing and trying to see if there is any enemies left.
You make your way into this space, and
Why is George's character here?
Because he's attached
He's with
Luck.
me.
because he's attached onto luck,
Oh.
which somehow we will resolve the fact that technically he hasn't taken any fire damage, so he wouldn't have bounced back
Well,
up as Traric. Because luck teleported and avoided it all.
Look.
He teleported at exactly the same time.
True, he probably possibly, if he's got that ability, I don't know, he could have gone, I'm going to Misty Step at the exact same time she does, so I don't have to take damage.
He wouldn't be a spider anymore.
Oh no, he wouldn't. He'd have to be very quick. Unspider, teleport,
He can
spider.
only do it twice. He was already a cat.
Oh, yeah, potentially.
Unless he's a lot more bullshit than I thought he would be. Which is George, so
Possibly. But yes, so you make it up to this big, large open space. What are we doing, gang?
I'm going to make sure that there is no more enemies hiding or whatsoever anywhere because no.
What are these plant things? Can I
Spore
look at...
growth,
Oh, spore growth. Okay, cool. Okay.
which is very heavy now in this space.
And we see
The
3
air
exits.
goes green and misty.
We see 3 exits, right?
You see 3 exits further south, and there's that ledge much further up that you can see.
I go down to look at this one, see which way if I can see it turn anyway.
Okay.
Do I see any enemies, DM, or any remains?
Do not see any enemies. You look down here, Nazum, and you see another sealed entrance, and a turning towards another sealed entrance.
These have turny things?
Nope, same doors as the ones from before. And you look behind, and you see
Same.
here, over here on the far side, on the left-hand side, you see a door with a turny thing.
I say, Knick-knack, need your expertise with turny doors.
Okay. Could I'll start heading that way.
Am I
Can I look
by the biscuit
up?
factory?
Could I look up in the
Biscuits!
big room and see if there are any like manhole covers or anything like that out from here in this main room?
In that main room, you feel. Make me a perception check.
Perception, because I'm great at that. 4!
Oh dear.
Nope. The water feels really stagnant here, like it hasn't moved in a long time. And this is a large collection.
Yeah. No, I it's
that
just
is built up. It doesn't seem to be draining out anywhere and just collecting and building.
Yeah, it was more that there is. I know
Up
there
above?
are ways out of this system out in the town, and I'm wondering.
Not in this space. There doesn't appear to be.
But Blue, you came
Yeah.
in here to get into the town, right? So you've been here before.
Not in this part, no.
How did you get out?
I went through like hatches in the pavement, like little grates and sewage openings, and went in and out through tunnels over there. But I've never been down here before.
Okay.
This is all very different. Looks and smells worse.
And then I will head over to wherever Nazum is pointing at locked the twiddly door. Is that the one at the end of this corridor?
It is indeed, and you see a corridor that does have a handle. And as you pass up here, you see another corridor that goes further up and around.
What is this webbing?
What webbing? Oh, it's spore. It's spore growth, it's fungal, it's attaching everywhere, but it's all kind of falling and burning apart from the fire from before. But the large clusters of spore have kind of burst and disintegrated. Like the fire's done a lot of damage to a lot of this spore thing. You can imagine if you come down here, but without lighting it, any fire, that this spore growth would have been thriving, and you have lit a match and burnt it away. A lot of damage to it.
I will get Robo to Zoom to turn the handle to unlock this door.
Okay. And you open this chamber and you see a kind of rectangular space.
Ooh, buttons to press.
And there appears to be a large console at the end of this space.
I don't trust it.
and you splash your way across the tiles, and you make
Yeah,
your way
I'm
straight
practically
up to
running.
there.
There's buttons to press there.
And you see an interface lit up, and there seem to be two main consoles, one on the left, one on the right, and there seems to be a lot of pipe work and arcanic technology in front of you.
What does it do?
I don't know. We're going to work it out.
Are we all going into this room?
Yeah, I go in.
Blue follows you all in.
Oh dear. I'm going to tell Knick-Knack to wait. I want to see what's on the other side first.
The other side of what?
This side.
What side, sorry? Up here?
Go to the crossroads.
Oh, at the crossroads. Okay. Just let me remove the fog of war, sorry. You find another sealed door here.
Okay.
And you look up and yeah, that just goes back into the room there. You come around the
Straight to
corner
pick
and
there.
you see another sealed door here. And then the tunnel goes much further on and on and on, further down that way.
I'm going to go
Often.
back to the others. I don't feel like.
Being on your own.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
squishy and I'm
and
worried.
yeah, you come back and
What's this side?
as you approach this side, you look up through this corridor and you see goblins. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
And that is where we will pick up
Oh, fuck's sake!
next session
Just for everyone's
in
reference,
2 weeks' time.
I have no more spell slots or healing, so everyone's out of luck for that. But
Just
initiative,
for everyone's reference, I am asleep in the corner.
I rolled a 1, so I've got 5.
I rolled an 18!
Initiative.
I have disadvantage.
Sorry.
And
Oh no.
No.
I rolled a 13.
Oh no.
1.
Oh no.
Can everybody remember those initiative rolls for next time?
they'll be
No,
on
but
the
let me
log.
see.
They'll be on the log, surely.
Yeah, they'll be in the dog.
They'll be in the log, yeah, they'll be in the thing log. So, yes, you go into this space, you all rushing past just go straight to the console. Lux slows down and comes in after you and looks round the corner, and you see two of the spore boy with the kind of fungal faces and the milky cataract eyes looking forward. But you see a goblinoid that you haven't seen before.
Oh no.
A different one from the bridge. This one looks more goblin like the rest of them, but it seems to have pustules and spikes growing out of its head. And its eyes kind of almost look like mist, green mist spiraling as it stands between the two. And they lock eyes with you, Luck, and boom, they start running forward.
Oh,
And that's where we're going to pick up next week. Thank you very much. Well, not next week, but in 2 weeks' time. Thank you, everybody, for playing. I hope you've all enjoyed.
AI.
We will do the AI. I did not expect everybody to jump